In the starting we are shown a scene of a place called Naden Territory, where there is a demon magic seal. Inside that seal, a very powerful master, Master Sumuro, is imprisoned. Since this is a demon magic seal, it falls within the territory of demons, meaning there are many demons guarding it. There are some massive stone statues standing nearby. Our hero, Lindsay, is shown near these statues. Linz has come here to rescue Master Sumuro by unlocking the seal. Linz looks ahead and says, "So, finally, I have reached here. It seems the day has come when I will move forward." He then leaps forward swiftly, moving past the giant statues. As he jumps between them, suddenly, the giant stone statues begin to move. Their eyes glow menacingly. They raise their weapons and start attacking. One of the statues speaks in a deep, thunderous voice, "How dare you enter our demon sea land without permission? Who are you, and why have you come here?" But Linz does not answer. Instead, he keeps moving forward. Whoosh! A colossal statue swings its massive weapon toward Linz. Linz dodges just in time. As he lands, another statue lifts its enormous hammer and smashes it down. But Linz jumps high, avoiding the attack. At the same time, a third statue attacks him with a gigantic blade. Linz swiftly dodges again. There are 4 giant statues in total, all activated and attacking Linz from all directions. Linz smirks and says, "Do you really think you can stop me? You re just statues made of clay." He unleashes his special technique. With a swift finger slash, he sends a powerful circular energy wave. Boom! The energy wave slices through all 4 statues from the center. They shatter into pieces and collapse to the ground. With the statues defeated, Linz moves forward towards the demon magic seal. He smirks again, saying, "So, the next line of defense has arrived, huh?" In front of him, a group of elite soldiers and demons stand guard. These demons are of different kinds and immensely powerful. One of the demons steps forward and growls, "How dare you enter our demon sea land without permission?" He then commands his soldiers, "Capture him. If you can't, then kill him." The army charges toward Linz. But Linz laughs slightly and mutters, "I thought they would send a powerful line of defense, but instead, they sent these Ram Void Shadows. The Holy Ram Void Shadows are spirit warriors, reflections of their master's powers. Though not as strong as their masters, they are still formidable." The shadows rush toward Linz, ready to attack. Linz casually sits on a rock, watching them approach. He then says, "There are 7 demon kings in this demon sea. It seems they have paid a great price just to keep an eye on me." But Linz is unfazed. With a single palm strike, he destroys multiple spirit shadows at once. Bang! 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 One by one, the shadows are obliterated. The only one left is the chief of the shadows. He trembles in fear, staring at Linz in disbelief. How is this possible?" Linz smirks, swings his finger, and slashes through him. With all the enemies defeated, Linz moves forward and finally reaches the demon seal. There, he sees Master Sumuro, bound in heavy chains, waiting to be freed. He asks Master Sumuro, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?" Linji says to Master Sumuro, "Please, Master Sumuro, forgive me. I did not want to disturb you at all, but today I have an appointment with you. That is why I am here." He then says to Master Sumuro, "Looking at your appearance, I cannot even guess that you have broken the holy shadow seal that was here. That means all those shadows and the big statue have been broken. You have defeated them because you are only a cultist of Mortal Ram. How can a cultist of Mortal Ram be so powerful? Tell me, why are you so powerful?" At the same time, he releases his power onto his hand. Master Sumuro says to him, "So, let's test you here and see if you are really that strong." Master Sumuro, after releasing his power onto his hand, says to Linji, "Just look at my hand." Linji, looking at his hand, sees that he is releasing tremendous energy. He is using some special technique. However, Ray Linz does not even move from his place. He stands quietly in front of all that energy and laughingly says, "Master Sumuro, this technique of yours is really a very powerful technique. There are very few such cultivating techniques in this world that come to my notice because I do not understand these techniques at all. I am the master of all these techniques, so Master Sumuro should not be surprised about this." Master Sumuro thinks to himself, "This boy does not seem to be an ordinary boy. Although he is only a cultist of Mortal Ram, he looks very weak in appearance. Yet, he understood my special technique, which is called the Sun Dao method, very easily. That means he already knows this technique." Linja then asks him, "Tell me, who are you?" Linja smirks and replies, "Your question is very good. Okay, then I will tell you about my background story." At this moment, the scene transitions into a flashback. The flashback begins with a traffic scene in a modern city. Linja says, "My name is Linja Wei. On this day, my exams were scheduled. But on that same day, I had an accident while going on the road. If my accident had not happened that day, then today I would have been sitting in the examination room, and my future would have depended on that exam. That day, Linja was running late for his exam. He was riding his bicycle at high speed, crossing the road even though the red light was on. Suddenly, a truck comes rushing in. The truck driver does not apply the brakes at all, and Linja gets hit and dies on the spot. Linja says, "I could not believe at all that there is life after death. I thought everything was over and that I was dead. But at that moment, I crossed from one world to another. I transitioned from the mortal world to the immortal world." Linja finds himself born again. After dying, Linja wakes up in a house, sitting up in bed. He says, "Where am I? What is this place? I just had a traffic accident." He steps outside and realizes, after crossing my world, I have arrived in a world known as Hangama Continent. In Hangama Continent, there are 3 powerful clans. The clan where he was reincarnated is called Wangxian Clan, the heavenly mortal cultivation clan of the men's continent. Linja says, "I had no idea whose body I was in now. I also did not know what memories were inside this body. I didn't know who I was or where I came from. But now that I was in the Vagian sector of Hangama Continent, I knew one thing: I had to survive here." Thinking that he might get a chance to cultivate here, Linja visits various districts of the Vagian sector. He asks them, "I want to achieve cultivation here. I want to learn martial arts. Will you accept me into your sector?" However, everyone looks at him and immediately rejects him. They think to themselves, "He is a cultist of mortal ram, a weak and low-level cultivation path. Why should we waste our time on him?" Linja soon realizes one thing: Hangama Continent is a world where the weak are always bullied. Even the guards standing at the gates mock him. After beating him up, they say, "You are a mortal ram cultivator. You can't even defeat guards like us, and you think you can join our sector? Stop dreaming and get lost." On that same day, after getting beaten up, Linja is walking through the forest. Suddenly, he hears a girl screaming. He follows the sound and sees that a young master is trying to assault a girl. The young master smirks and says to the girl, "No matter how loudly you scream, no one will come to help you here. And even if someone comes, no one will dare to stop me, because I am the young master." Linja, being a hero, steps forward and shouts, "What do you think you are doing? How dare you try to harm an innocent girl in broad daylight?" The young master turns to look at Linja and frowns. "Who is this fool?" he mutters. "He doesn't even have the manners to talk in front of me. It seems he doesn't know who I am." Enraged, the young master charges at Linja, preparing to attack. Linja, till now, has not even learned the M of martial arts. He is completely defenseless. The young master reaches him at an incredible speed, takes out a knife, and stabs it into Linja's body. Linji says, "Oh, this means I am very weak, yet I am still here." The young master, who was destined to become a hero, talks about stabbing his knife into Linji's body and says, "You are standing here in front of me and talking. It seems you did not recognize me, or perhaps, you are not a member of the Wang Jian clan." Linji realizes that, in his world, he has reached this point, and now, it feels like he is about to die here too. At the same time, he experiences the same feeling again, just like when he died before. When he wakes up, he finds himself floating above the same place, hovering over the same bed. Shocked, he says, "What is this? How have I come back to the same place again?" Then, Linji understands the real truth. After dying, I have been reincarnated again in the exact same place where I was first reincarnated. Linji discovers something even more shocking: no matter how many times he dies, he will always be reincarnated in the same place, on the same day, after death. If his day is completed, at exactly 12 o'clock midnight, he will be reincarnated again, returning to the same place. However, everyone who knew him will forget everything about him. Ling Joey says, "This world belongs to the strong." "Yes, but the weak are always slaughtered. I have not come here to die, I must become stronger." Determined, Ling Joey moves forward from the place where he was reincarnated. Ling Yi then reflects, "Although I will be reincarnated at the same place every time I die, and every morning, I will return to the same day. Still, there are many secret formations on the Hung Mang continent. These teleportation formations can help him travel to different places. Using them, he can reach new locations, where he will learn martial arts techniques. I will not die. Even if I do, I will be reincarnated again. Once the day ends, I will return to the Wang Jian clan." Linji understands that Hung Mang continent is vast and filled with mystical lands. From here, Linji's journey begins. He will continue reincarnating on the same day for 100,000 years. But when his reincarnation curse finally breaks, after 1,00,000 years, he will have become so powerful that he can challenge mighty demon kings and countless monsters. So, while telling his story to her, he says, "I decided to roam the Hungam continent because I was getting reincarnated again in a single day. I decided that by using teleportation, I would travel to different places in the Hungam continent and learn the techniques of various martial arts from there." Lindsay first goes to a place where it is extremely cold. He says, I went to a place where it was freezing. There was nothing there, but the people were very kind. One of them was especially friendly. I sat and chatted with all those people who were sitting near the penguins, talking to them by the fire. But they were all penguins, so they couldn't talk. After this, he says, have you heard about Ghost Town? I also went to the ghost world, where there were many water ghosts inside the river. I even swam with them. Linz was swimming ahead while the ghosts trailed behind him, shouting, we are exhausted. How are you so powerful? Your speed is incredible. Linz smirked and replied, you all are just weak ghosts. Do you think you can catch me at that speed? You couldn't even catch a person from the Motul Ram clan. How do you plan to catch anyone else? Then Lynch continues, I also went to a third holy land to train. But as soon as I arrived, the people there turned hostile. The moment they saw me, they started chasing me. They were extremely powerful, and I was the leader of the Motul Ram clan. Everyone was coming at me with sticks, and I had to run for my life. Later, Lynch tells the saints, 10,000 years have passed since my reincarnation, and in those years, I have uncovered all the secrets of the Hungam continent. I now know everything, what exists on this land, what is happening here. There are three major, powerful sects on the Hungam continent, Vangxian clan Chis Ao Pavilion Dewan Seal, and all three are immensely powerful. This is a place where only the strong are respected, while the weak are either bullied or eliminated. Here, survival is all about power. The strong keep growing stronger, while the weak are crushed under their feet. He continues, although there are 4 dominant branches, they are all overly paranoid about power. The real supremacy lies with the one who holds the brilliant key, or as some call it, spiritual energy. The more brilliant key power one possesses, the more their comeback potential grows. There are 2 crucial factors in this world, spiritual C, representing spiritual energy, brilliant mind, also called divine mind. Lynch explains further, you can train only one of these 2 aspects. However, if someone can master both at the same time, if their divine mind is strong, and their brilliant key is powerful within their spiritual C, only then can they reach the highest level of cultivation. Very few people in history have managed to achieve this. After learning all of this, Anand lowers his head and sighs. Does this mean, since I lack the power of the brilliant key, I can never advance in cultivation again? Is this the reason why my cultivation has stopped growing? Have I remained just an expert of the Motul Ram clan? Every time he reincarnates, all the spiritual energy he accumulates disappears the next day. But at the same time, he realizes something else. Each time I reincarnate, all my memories remain intact. My divine mind keeps growing stronger. This means his divine mind was becoming infinitely powerful. For the next 50,000 years, his brilliant key remained stagnant. It did not increase at all. However, his spiritual energy accumulated massively. Finally, he understood, the brilliant key isn't the ultimate path to power. True strength lies in the divine mind. If I want to reach the pinnacle, I must master not only the brilliant key but also the divine mind. After getting the power of divine mind, Lynch could slash with just 2 fingers. He slashed above the sky, and suddenly, an old man looked up. Grandpa! The grandson called out. Look at the sky. What is that? The grandfather turned his gaze upward and saw an entire mountain completely destroyed. Lynch had obliterated it just by rotating his finger. This was 50,000 years ago, Lynch said. Back then, I didn't have the power of brilliant key, but in place of brilliant key, I had divine mind, which became even more powerful over time. Using divine mind, I could destroy any power. He turned to Jej and said, after 70,000 years, I had slept with all the beautiful girls of the continent. Linz then began telling Princess Jig everything he had done in the last 100,000 years. He narrated his deeds, and finally, our story truly begins. Jig asked him, are you telling me that you freed Great Master Sumer from inside the demon seal? And not just that, but for the last 100,000 years, you have been reincarnating again and again in a single day? Linz nodded. Yes, it's all true. This is the most glorious achievement of my life. Jig scoffed. Do you think I'll believe this nonsense? I think you poisoned me. At that moment, R.A. stepped in and reassured Linz, don't worry. Trust me, I am not with those who poisoned you. Come with me, I can save you. However, Jig ignored him and walked ahead. Stay away from me. I think you're a bad person. I won't follow you. She moved a little further when suddenly, a group of men stood before her, holding weapons in their hands. One of them shouted, we found the princess. Quick, grab her. Jig's eyes widened in terror. She turned and ran, screaming, "Someone, save me!" The goons rushed after her. "Catch her quickly! If we fail, the young master will not spare us." Panicked, the princess ran back to Lin's and hid behind him. "Please help me. Stop them." Lin smirked. "Now do you believe me?" "Yes. Yes. I completely believe you." She gasped. Lin's nodded. "Then promise me one thing, once I take care of these people, you'll come with me." The princess hesitated but eventually said, "Fine, I'll go with you." With that, Lin swiftly eliminated the goons. After finishing them off, he took Princess Jig with him to a large, hollow tree. "Quickly, go inside," Lin's instructed. "There's a secret passage within it. You must enter first." Jig hesitated. "Why? Where does this passage lead?" Lin's narrowed his eyes. "Once you come out the other side, you'll see the ones responsible for poisoning you. Don't you want to know who they are?" Jig clenched her fists. "Of course. Once I find them, I'll make them pay." Lin's nodded. "Then let's go." The two entered the secret passage, walking for a while until they emerged on the other side. Jig looked around and frowned. "There's no one here. Have you tricked me?" Lin smirked. "Be patient. Look ahead." As they turned their gaze forward, they saw a battle master standing with two guards. One of the guards sneered, "Look, these are the people who gave you poison." Jig's face darkened in anger. She gasped as she recognized the battle master. It was none other than Situjoey, the supreme elder of Wang Jian Pavilion. Situjoey smirked. "How is this little girl still conscious? I told that fool to grab her after she fainted." Furious, Jig stormed toward him. "Situhui, what have you done? How dare you poison me? Do you want me to die? Tell me, what kind of poison did you use?" Situjoey chuckled darkly. "Ah, princess. I used a very special poison on you. It's called charm poison. Once it takes full effect, you'll fall in love with me. I am doing all this because you have a very special body. If I do dual cultivation with you, then all the energy stored inside your body will be available to me, and my energy will become very powerful. I can reach a very high level." Then, when his eyes fall on Lynch, after seeing her cult status, he says, "Princess Jinji, why are you roaming with the cult of a mortal Ram? He is garbage. You should not roam with people like garbage." Hearing this, Lynch smiles slightly and tells us about their base. "Cult is everything in this world. All these people think that our cult level defines how powerful we are and what our level is. In this continent, the Havali Emperor Ram is at the top. Below him comes the king, then the transcensual degree Ram, followed by the spirit Ram, and at the lowest level is the motor Ram, which is what I currently am. ***, I am the weakest among the people of motor Ram because they don't have the power of the brilliant key. Due to this, these people think that the people of motor Ram are trash." Lynch continues, "These foolish people still believe this nonsense. They think that due to the lack of brilliant key power, we are stuck in mortal Ram and can never level up. But unfortunately, what they don't know is that my cultivating level is beyond their so-called heavenly emperor." Master Situjo then orders to guards, "Attack him. Kill this boy and capture the princess. Bring her to me." Both guards charge at Lynch at great speed, wielding their swords. They leap together and start attacking Maya Lynch Wei. As soon as they get close, Lynch Wei swiftly pulls out a small knife. With a single slash, he swings it in front of him. Slash. His attack is so powerful that both guards are struck down instantly and fall to the ground, dead. Seeing this, young Master Situ is utterly shocked. After finishing them off, Lynch looks at him and says coldly, "Even if I am merely an expert in mortal Ram, killing weaklings like you is no different from slaughtering chickens for me." Young Master Situ, now trembling in fear, exclaims, How is this possible? How did you kill my powerful cult veteran, Kulamu? Where did you get so much strength? You are just an expert in mortal Ram. Tell me, who are you? Your cult level is not that high yet. How did you kill both my guards so easily?" Linz, while cleaning his knife, tells him, "You idiot, you just completed your breakthrough last night, and you think that Universal Degree Ram is a very powerful level? You re in Universal Degree Ram, which isn't even that strong." Upon hearing this, he is even more surprised. Young Master Situ asks, "How did you know that I had a breakthrough last night and became an expert in Universal Degree Ram?" Linz looks at him angrily and says, "Go and ask your father because he told me everything. Do you even realize what you've done today? Because of your actions, the understanding your father had with Sealand can be destroyed. Because of this, I can also kill your father." Upon hearing this, Situ is shocked. "Is it possible? You are a messenger from dead Sealand who was supposed to meet my father?" Lin smirks and asks, "What else do you think?" With that, he suddenly disappears from sight, only to reappear in front of Situ and slap him hard across the face. Situ staggers backward from the force of the slap. Lin scolds him, "You fool. How can you reveal my identity so openly in front of everyone? That I have come from Dead Sea Land and that I am a Kanwai, a messenger." At that moment, the group around them begins to beg for forgiveness. Linz then reveals, young Master Situ's father, John Situ, has an agreement with Demon Sea Land. According to that agreement, he has to extract some secrets from here and deliver them to the Demon Sea Land people. In return, they will help him gain control over the entire Wangxian sector and make him its master. He continues, "But what a shame. Supreme Master Situ John has given birth to a very worthless son, one who is too easy to fool. I am going to deceive this boy right now by posing as that messenger." Situ quickly bows down in front of Linz and pleads, "Please, Master. Forgive me. Situ deserves to die. Please spare me this time." At the same time, he thinks to himself, looking at this boy, he doesn't seem like a messenger from Demon Sea Land. He is an expert in motor drama, I can feel his energy. But the speed he just displayed, even at my universal degree RAM level, I couldn't move that fast. Is it possible that he really is the messenger from Demon Sea Land who came to meet my father? Linz turns to Zoya and commands, "Cut off one of his arms and then get out of here." He then tosses a knife in front of Situ. Terrified, Situ cries out, "Please, Lord Linz. Don't do this to me. Spare my life. I will never make such a mistake again." Ra says to Linz, "What did I tell you? I told you to cut off one of your arms and leave. Be thankful I'm letting you live. Otherwise, I could have killed you myself. Do it with your own hands, or if I do it, you will feel unbearable pain." Shaking, Situ picks up the knife, points it at his arm, and, slash. A loud scream echoes as young Master Situ severs his own arm. "Young Master, is this enough?" he cries out in agony. Linz nods. "Now get out of here." Situ immediately flees at full speed. After he leaves, the princess steps forward and says to Linz, "Thank you so much. You saved my life." She then hesitantly asks, "Can you take me back to my clan? I feel very scared being alone." Linz smiles and replies, "Why not? I have already helped you solve your problem here. But unfortunately, there is skin poison inside your body. Don't you want to get rid of it? If you wish, I can help you remove the poison." Hearing this, the princess blushes and says, "Yes, why not? Please help me remove this poison from my body." Linz, now carrying a large knife, summons a phoenix bird, which he mounts. The princess joins him, and they fly towards Vagian sector. As they travel, the princess observes, this is a naming phoenix bird. Only the powerful elders in the Vensen sector can control such creatures. It takes 3 years of training to master them, and only an expert in universal degree RAM can handle them. But this boy, he can control a phoenix bird even while being in motor RAM? I don't understand who he really is. Linz notices her facial expression and chuckles, "Girl, I already told you. I've been trapped in the same day for the past 100,000 years. I know every secret of this place, including those of the Vensen clan. And I definitely know how to handle a playboy like young Master Situ." He smirks, "Do you really think I wouldn't know how to control a phoenix bird?" Hearing this, the princess is amazed. This boy, he even knows what I was thinking. Could it be that everything he has said so far is true? The princess hesitantly asks, "Linz, can you really cure the cham poison inside my body? My engagement is already set. In 2 years, I am supposed to marry the 7th Demon Emperor." She then looks at him and asks, "Do you know who the 7th Demon Emperor is?" "I don't know anything about him, but you seem to know a lot." Then, Linji says, "Yes, I know. I know all the 7 divine emperors and all the demon kings very well." My Lin tells him that the 7 demon emperor is one of the 3 powerful emperors of the Hungam continent. There is no one more powerful than him in the Stall territory. If you want to know how powerful he is, then this can be estimated from the fact that the number of people who died at his hands is not 2, 4, or 50,000, but in millions. Then the princess says to him, "So you know how powerful he is, and yet you are taking me here with you? And on top of that, I also have the effect of chum poison. If my fiancé, the Demon King, finds out that you have done something wrong with his girlfriend, then will he spare you?" Ra says to Lynch, "No, nothing like that is going to happen. He cannot even touch me because, at 12 o'clock midnight, I will be reincarnated again, and you will forget everything about me." Lynch sits next to her and tells her, "For now, let's not talk about this. My reincarnation cycle will take exactly 3 hours, and I think we will do it 5 times in 3 hours. Hearing this, she starts blushing and asks, "What are we going to do 5 times? At the same time, Lynch also starts feeling something strange in his body. The change has begun. The curse is about to break, and the charm poison affecting the princess is now taking effect on her. Because Lynch is in front of her, she falls in love with him. Lynch, surprised, says, "What nonsense is this? Her charm poison is affecting her. I haven't even done anything to her yet. And there are still 3 hours left for our wedding." Lynch now starts getting nervous and says, "You're rushing things too much, aren't you?" The princess, desperate, says, "Please help me, remove this poison from my body." At the same time, she starts making suggestive poses in front of him, making it impossible for Lynch to resist. Suddenly, she pushes him down, sits on top of him, and whispers, "We haven't landed yet? Let's land somewhere quickly." Lynch then lands at a secluded place, and before 12 o'clock midnight, something happens between them. Lynch knows that after midnight, his reincarnation cycle will begin again, and he will appear in the same house and same bed as before. But this time, everything has changed. The next morning, as the sun rises, Lynch wakes up, sits up, and sighs, another boring day is about to begin. But then, when he looks to his side, Princess Gigi is lying next to him. Lynch, shocked, jumps up and screams, "What are you doing here? What am I doing here?" The princess also wakes up, starts crying, and says, You are a liar. You tricked me. You told me that after midnight, everything would be over, and I would forget about you. That's why I did all that with you, but it's already morning. You lied to me." Lynch, confused, asks, "Wait, what day is today? What's today's date?" She replies, "It's 27th July. Lynch, now completely stunned, says, "How is this possible? I was stuck in 26th July for the last 100,000 years. But today is July 27th. What does this mean?" Realization hits him. It means, the death of the last 100,000 years is over. I am not going to be reincarnated again. Junji becomes overjoyed, jumps up, and shouts, "Finally! I have broken free from my reincarnation cycle." But now, his true mission begins. On the Hungam continent, the most powerful beings exist, 8 divine creatures, 4 great star Ram masters, and many elders and sect leaders. These people had used him countless times, making him do their dirty work, only to kill him repeatedly. Now that his reincarnation cycle is over, he declares, "I have a lot of time now, and I'm coming for my revenge. All of you, wait for me. I will return soon." Meanwhile, Princess Gigi continues to cry and scream at him, "You did all that with me, and now you're just going to leave. You don't care about me at all. You lied to me, cheated me, and now you're abandoning me." Lynch sighs, then hugs her gently and says, "Princess, don't worry. If I did something wrong with you, I will take full responsibility." He then tells her something shocking. "For the last 100,000 years, every girl I had a relationship with would forget about me the next day, but you are the first one who remembers. That means you are special. So, I will take full responsibility for you." And thinks, "I never imagined that the first thing I would do after escaping my reincarnation cycle is steal the fiancée of one of the 3 great demon emperors. If he finds out, he will definitely come after me." But Lynch is not scared. "Looks like I will have to use my cultivation techniques to increase my power. Since my reincarnation cycle is over, I can now access the power of the brilliant key." His first target? The Vajian clan. Princess Gigi, still emotional, says, "Lynch, you must keep your promise. You promised to take care of me." Lynch smiles and replies, "Of course, I will take full care of you." But suddenly, an elder appears. He shouts, "Who is this man? Leave our Princess Gigi at once. How dare you touch her?" He is from the Panjia clan, and he has arrived with many soldiers. He points at Lynch and accuses, You must have kidnapped our princess. She is a saint of our clan." This elder's name is Nam Jang Kian, also known as Elder Jang. He has come to take back the princess, but she isn't resisting. Elder Jang looks at her in shock. Why? Why are you standing beside him? Something is very, very wrong? He looks at Elder Jang and says, "Although she is a very beautiful and powerful girl, she still has a very complicated life. There are some secrets about her that even she does not know, but she wants to uncover them." Elder Jang takes out a net, his special technique, called the dragon trap net. She throws the dragon trap net at him. The dragon trap net is very large, designed specifically to catch dragons. That is why it is such a massive net. Princess Gigi, who is with him, warns, "Lingji, please run away quickly. This is the dragon trap net. Once you re-caught in it, you won't be able to escape. Mana tells Lingji, Princess, you don't need to be afraid at all. This is just a small net, and cutting it is an easy task for me. Elder Lingji raises his finger upwards. After doing so, he releases his energy and slashes in a circular motion. With that energy slash, he attacks the dragon trap net. A tremendous light erupts from the impact, and the net shatters into pieces. Jang is shocked and exclaims, the dragon trap net is a powerful beast trap. We use it to catch dragons. Our sect master personally crafted this special trap. How did this boy break it so easily? Not only that, but he broke it with just one finger and a single move. This means he is incredibly strong and mysterious. Elder Jang descends and speaks to Princess Gigi. You don't need to panic, Princess. I am here to save you. Even if I don't have to kill this boy, I will still ensure your safety and take you away. She stops in front of Lingji. Lingji looks at her and says, Jang King, what are you doing? You want to know where your father is, right? I believe you have been searching for him. The last time I met him, he told me to give you a message. Jang listens attentively. Lingji continues, your father said that after 10 years, he will no longer hate you. After 10 years, you may go meet him. After hearing this, LT, Jang becomes furious and demands, how do you know about my father? Who are you? Where have you come from? Lingji replies, if you want to know where your father has been all this time, then you must take me to Wangjian Pavilion. Elder Jang narrows her eyes and questions, why do you want to go to our Wangjian Pavilion? Tell me your plan. As an elder, I cannot take just anyone there, it is a very mysterious place. Lingji responds, that's none of your concern. You only need to show me the way. If you want to learn about your father, then take me safely inside Wangjian Pavilion. Scene shift. Wangjian Pavilion. Elder Jang arrives at Wangjian Pavilion with Lingji. When they arrive, the disciples kneel before them. Lingji walks ahead of Elder Jang, his posture exuding arrogance. The disciples are surprised. Two of them whisper among themselves, who is this boy? Why is he walking so arrogantly in front of Elder Jang? One should never behave like this before an elder. The other disciple scoffs, I think he must be one of Situ's dogs, always suppressing others with power and forcing them to bow down. Lingji overhears them and tells Elder Jang, you should abolish the cultivation of these two. They are speaking disrespectfully behind your back. The disciples glare at Lingji and retort, boy, who do you think you are to order our Elder Jang? She won't follow your commands or harm us. Without hesitation, Jang swings her sword, slashing at both disciples and abolishing their cultivation. She glares at them and declares, how dare you speak like that in front of me? I am your elder. Bow your heads and stay silent. All the other disciples are terrified. They immediately lower their heads and plead, yes, elder. Please forgive us. From now on, we will not speak out of turn. Lingji resumes walking forward, and Elder Jang follows closely behind. She stops him and asks, wait, tell me, why have you come to our Wangjian Pavilion? What do you want from our sect? What is your purpose? Lingji responds, I have come to meet Sujin Kinji. He instructs her, go and inform Sujin Kinji that I am here to meet her. She will call me herself. Jang smirks and scoffs, don't be naive, boy. You may be an expert in combat, but why do you think our elder would agree to meet you? She is not just an elder, she is the master of the entire Wangjian Pavilion. Lingji smirks back and replies, time will tell whether she meets me or not. Why do you assume she won't? He then places his hand on Gigi's head and says, Gigi, go and rest. Once I finish my work, I will meet the master. After that, I will come to see you. Gigi nods and runs off. Elder Jang watches her leave and wonders, what magic does this boy have over her? Our little Saint Gigi listened to him so obediently, without a single argument. Lingji tells Elder June, I am going to tell you a formula. Take this formula to your master. If your master hears it, you will see that she herself will call me to meet you. Along with that, he tells the whole formula to Elder June. Elder June thinks to himself, this formula seems very special. Only my master understands such things. Although I did not understand it, Master Sujin might. Let's go and tell him. Who knows, he may invite this boy to meet him. Elder June then says, okay, I am going to tell my master, Sujin. You wait here, I will come back and inform you. Then, Lingji stands there, waiting. At that moment, he hears a voice from the side. Senior brother, watch out, someone shouts. Children are practicing in the training ground. They are practicing fencing. A girl is fighting against a boy, and with her sword attack, she defeats him. Linge walks toward them. The village boys start praising the girl. "Junior sister, you are amazing," one of them says. "The move you just used was extraordinary," another adds. Linge approaches them and asks, "Boys, are you trying to master the technique here?" Some boys standing at the gate get startled when they see him. They shout in fear, "It's him." Laji steps forward and reassures them, "You don't need to be afraid of me. I am not a bad person at all. I am a very good person. Talk to me as you talk to everyone else." Hearing this, all the boys quickly bow in front of him and plead, "Please forgive us. Do not harm us. We apologize. We were just training here." The junior sister looks at Linji and asks, "Who are you? Why is everyone behaving so strangely around you?" The boys turn toward their junior sister and explain, "Did you not see the 2 disciples above the door? Their cult was abolished because they spoke ill of this boy. That's why Elder Jiang punished them. If we say something offensive, we might suffer the same fate." Ma Ling steps forward and addresses the girl, "It is not important who I am. Everyone fears me, but you don't have to. What matters is your technique. I came here to see it." He observes her stance and says, "You are using derivative sword skills, but you have practiced them incorrectly." The girl looks surprised and asks, "What do you mean? Are you saying I practiced it wrongly? But how do you know about our derivative sword skills? This is a secret technique of the Wang Xian Pavilion." Linji explains, "I can show you how to correct it. When you lift your sword, should your intention be towards the front or the back? Let me show you." He then demonstrates something that only he understands. The girl watches closely, and after a moment, she realizes that what he is saying is correct. She asks eagerly, "Master, where should I start practicing from?" Linji smirks, places his hand on his shoulder, and says, "I can teach you, but my shoulder is hurting a lot. You know how much pain I'm in? So, what should you do?" The girl blushes and quickly replies, "Okay." She then moves behind him and starts massaging his shoulder. Linge sighs in relief, Now I feel much better. After this, I'll think about whether to teach you or not." The other boys watch in frustration and exclaim, "We also want junior sister to do this for us. But look how easily this guy got her to serve him. He's too shameless." At that moment, Elder Jiang arrives. She says, "Linge, come quickly to the main hall. Our chief, Sujin, wants to meet you." Linge turns to the girl and says, "All right, I have to go meet your master. So, for now, I won't teach you anything. We'll talk later." He waves goodbye and leaves to meet Master Sujin. After Linji leaves, Master Shuk approaches his student, Xie, and says, "Xie, do you know what your goal is? Your goal is to step into the second form of martial arts. But what are you doing here? Just practicing with children? I told you not to waste time mastering general martial arts techniques." Xie hesitates for a moment and then says, "Master, who was that guy? He knew about our derivative skills, and he pointed out my mistake in the last move." Elder Jiang interjects, "What are you talking about? You know that our derivative skill is the secret technique of Benjamin SS Actor. No one knows about it. Especially the 10th move, its 10th form hasn't even been deciphered yet. So how could that boy know?" The girl raises her sword and says, "Master Jiang, look at this. That boy showed me something, and I'm going to practice it exactly as he demonstrated. Let's see if he was right or not." She lifts her sword and performs the technique. Though there are still some flaws, Elder Jiang is shocked. "This is impossible." Elder Jiang exclaims, "How does this boy know our family's secret technique? And how did he understand the 10th form when it hasn't even been released yet?" Meanwhile, Linji finally arrives in front of Master Sujin, the master of Neijin Pavilion. Standing in front of her, Susan says to Linji, "The technique you told Elder Junk about and sent him here to learn is a very special technique. It is called Return Row and Great Dream Technique. This technique is so special that it has been passed down from generation to generation, only to the elders of our Vasan Pavilion, and then only to the master. Now tell me, how did you come to know about this technique of our sect? You should not have known about it." Linz replies calmly, "You are the only one talking about this technique here. I do not know about it. I only know about the flaws in your so-called great technique." Susan, now visibly angry, says, "This technique has been passed down by our ancestors for the last 3,000 years. And you think there are still flaws in it? How is that possible? If there were any flaws, some elder would have noticed them in the past 3,000 years. Tell me, how did you come to know about this? What are your intentions? For what purpose have you come here?" With that, she releases her powers and sends them forward to attack him, summoning several noble-type monsters. Susan warns him, "If you do not tell me why you are here, I will not be polite with you anymore." But Linz, unfazed, raises his hand, releases energy, and slashes forward. In an instant, all her summoned creatures are destroyed. Linz smirks. I am here, but I suggest you treat me with kindness. I also know that last night you were trying to master this technique, which caused severe internal injuries to your body. If you keep using your power recklessly like this, your injuries will only get worse. And if I don't help you heal them now, I think it will take at least 6 months for you to recover fully. Hearing this, Susan is taken aback. How does this boy know that I was practicing last night? She thinks. It was only after last night's training that I suffered these injuries. I was trying to master the supreme technique, but I failed. But another thing is, at that time, I was in my forbidden area, inside my supreme clear pod. No one is allowed to enter there except for the masters. No third person can step inside, yet this boy knows not only that I was training but also that I got injured because of it. Who is this boy? She stares at Linz, her mind racing. Linz chuckles. I know what you're rethinking, but I don't think you should be worrying about that. The important thing is that I came here to help you. Who I am and where I came from should not matter at all. With that, he climbs the stairs and stands in front of her servant. He looks down at Susan and smirks. Let me tell you one thing about myself, I am not used to looking up at people. I always look down at them. Then, his expression turns cold. And one more thing, never try to threaten me again, because I do not fear anyone. Susan, despite her power, feels an ominous aura from him. Lynn steps even closer, and the sheer force of his ki begins to leak from his body. Susan's mind races again. How is this possible? This boy is only at the first level pearl of mortal drama. Yet standing before me, his presence alone is suffocating me. Linz leans in slightly and speaks in a calm yet chilling tone. I know all your secrets. I also know 2 things that are bothering you the most right now. Susan remains silent, waiting for him to continue. Linz reveals, first, I know that both Dem Sealand and Red Heaven Pavilion have joined forces. This poses a great threat to the Wang Jian clan. If those 2 sects unite, they can easily overpower Wang Jian's people. And second, you have been stuck in your cultivation level for a long time. You are at the very last step of reincarnation, yet you cannot break through. I know the flaw that is stopping you, and I know how to fix it. Susan's eyes widen. This girl? No, this boy? How does he know about my cultivation formation? Lynch smirks again and puts forward a deal. If you agree to my proposal, I will help you break through. In return, you must help me. Susan narrows her eyes. Fine. Tell me, what do you want from me? At the same time, she thinks, who is this boy? How does he know so many secrets of my sect? Lynch states his demand. My request is simple. I want the supreme clear pod of your sect. I need to cultivate there. Susan hesitates, but after a brief pause, she nods. Thus, their deal is sealed. From here, the scene shifts to another master, Master Naju. When Naju comes to know that one of his son's arms has been cut off, he gets very angry when his son returns home. He shouts and demands, how did this happen? In front of him stand the 2 guards who had accompanied his son. He glares at them and says, could you not even protect my son? The guards kneel and plead, Senior Judge, please forgive us. We really deserve to die. But actually, that man was very powerful. However, we have news about that girl. We know where he is right now. They continue, at this very moment, he is present in the main hall to meet our sector master, Sujen. As soon as he comes out, we will send our people there and kill him. We will take revenge for your son's arm. Upon hearing this, Master Naju becomes even angrier. Did that man go into the main hall? Okay. Get out of my sight. I don't want to see your faces. Both guards, relieved, bow and say, Master, thank you very much for sparing our lives. They quickly get up and start leaving, but just as they move a little forward, Master Jan, who has been standing nearby, suddenly releases his ice powers. A freezing wave rushes toward them. Both guards realize what is happening. One of them yells in horror, you bastard! You tricked us! But it is too late. The ice spreads rapidly from the ground, engulfing their bodies. Within moments, they are transformed into lifeless ice crystals. Master Jan, gazing at their frozen corpses, mutters, what is the use of dogs like you who cannot even protect their own master? Useless dogs deserve to die. With a swift motion, he shatters the frozen bodies into pieces. Meanwhile, Naju's son, still standing there, speaks up, Father, that guy said he is a convoy from Demon Land. Do you think he is really a messenger from Demon Land? Naju scoffs and says, stupid boy. How many times have I told you to stop your foolishness? A real envoy from Demon Land would never reveal his identity. He would be so powerful that even I would fear him. But the one you are talking about is just an expert of mortal realm. Do you think any mere expert from mortal realm could be from demon land? He then turns to his daughter and reassures her, do not worry, I will take revenge for what he did to you. As long as that boy remains on the Hongman continent, he cannot escape from my hands. I will find him and kill him. See to Joey, his other son, clenches his fists and shouts, Father, you must avenge me. He has wronged me terribly. Scene change to the main hall. Our protagonist, Linji, stands before Susan. Susan listens to his request and finally says, all right, I accept your deal. She then warns him, but you know that Supreme Clear is our forbidden area. No one is allowed to enter except me and my younger sister, the little saint. That is why I must give you a new identity. She continues, for now, I will make you the saint of my sector. You will have the identity of a saint king. However, once our deal is complete, we will take back this identity from you. Linji nods, all right, our deal is set. I will meet you in Supreme Clear at night. You must come, and I will help you enhance your cultivation and heal you. Susan tilts her head and asks, why not go there right now? Why wait until night? Linji replies, because there is another pressing issue that must be handled first. At that moment, a loud voice is heard from outside. Elder Ju has arrived. He strides in and says, I am late, am I not? Have I missed something important? Susan frowns and asks, Elder Ju, what brings you here at this time? Elder Ju bows respectfully. After all, she is the chief of his sector. Then he says, I have heard that someone kidnapped our little saint. Last night, someone took her, and in the morning, Elder Clay Jung rescued her and brought her back. Is this true? Sujin nods, yes, Elder Ju, it is true. The little saint was kidnapped, and Elder Jung saved her. Elder Ju's eyes suddenly lock onto Linji. He observes him for a moment and mutters, an expert of mortal realm. Linji, noticing the gaze, politely greets him, hello, Elder Ju. But Elder Ju's face twists in anger. Without warning, he rushes forward and roars, I have heard that this boy is the one who kidnapped our little saint. I will not let him go. He lunges at Linji with incredible speed. His hands are covered in ice armor as he releases a freezing attack meant to kill Linji on the spot. But the moment he reaches Linji, Linji vanishes. A second later, Linji appears behind Elder Ju. He calmly places a finger on Elder Ju's head and smirks, I never expected Elder Ju to be so eager to embrace me. Sadly, I cannot return the hug just yet, but if you want, I can use my finger. Elder Ju's eyes widen in terror. How did he get behind me so fast? He's just a mortal realm expert. How can his speed be greater than mine? If I make one wrong move, he will release energy from his finger and blow my head off. Susan interjects, Elder Ju, what is the meaning of this? Why did you attack this boy? Elder Ju stammers, do not misunderstand my intentions. I am only doing this for our little saint. Her status is of the highest importance in our sector. I heard this boy kidnapped her, so I could not stop myself. Now that he is standing here, talking to you, I thought you would have already arrested him and put him in jail for interrogation. The chief replies to him with fire. She tells him, there is no need for this, sir. We have talked among ourselves, and this boy did not really kidnap her. This boy saved our fairy's life, and the one who actually kidnapped her is someone else. I will not tell you about him. If Lin Ju had not been there to save our princess, who knows what would have happened to our little Sans. She would have probably died by now. After a lot of thinking, I have decided that I am going to make Lin Ju the Saint King of my sector. His status will be equal to that of Gigi. That is, like Gigi, he will also be a Saint King. On hearing this, Elder Jaju is shocked. He starts saying something, but Sojin interrupts him and declares, whatever you said, I have heard. His status has been set, and his title has been given. That means, just like you all respect our little Sans Gigi, you will have to respect this boy too. Elder Jaju cannot do anything now because the sector chief has made the final decision. So, he says, then okay, I congratulate this boy. He has become our little Saint King. This is a matter of great happiness for our clan. Heaven itself has sent him for us. I hope he will bring great glory to our sector. But at the same time, he thinks to himself, I don't know who this bastard boy is. Where has he even come from? He just arrived here and suddenly became our little Saint King? That means his status is now higher than mine. The elders leave from there. After they leave, Suyiri turns to Lin and says, you have just made Grand Elder Janju very angry. I think you are going to face a lot of difficulties now. To avoid these problems, I will order you to stay with Elder Junking. He will stay with you, and you can live in his dome. Lin replies, Miss Sujiren, thank you very much for doing all this for me, but I will take care of my own problems. Lin is then shown his new residence. When he arrives, he finds a little girl practicing. This girl, Jianji, was once given advice by Lin about some flaws in her practice. Jianji bows before him and says, "Little Saint King Lin Gra, my name is Jianji. I am going to live here by your side, and I also seek your guidance. I want you to become my master and teach me how to improve my swordsmanship. I want to carry forward the cult tradition of martial arts, and for that, I need your help." Lin smiles and tells her, "This is a small matter. You don't need to worry much. Today, I will rest, and from tomorrow, I will begin your training. For now, you can return. I have some important matters to attend to." Jianji nods and leaves. In the next scene, a secret room is shown where Alt Nu is sitting with his son, both of them seething with rage. Alt Elder slams his hand on the table and growls, "Look at the audacity of this bastard. He just waltzed in here, talked to Sujin, and suddenly, Sujin made him our little Saint King? I don't know what kind of magic this boy has cast on Sujin." His son clenches his fists and exclaims, "Father, I can't accept this. I'm not ready to acknowledge him as our little Saint King." Alt Elder grits his teeth and says, "We can't do anything for now, but one thing is clear, this boy is hiding his true powers. I attacked him with my full strength, yet he dodged effortlessly. His speed was even greater than mine. I can't believe what I saw." Joey, his son, then says, "Father, that boy also has access to some exceptional medicines. Yesterday, I gave him a powerful poison to kidnap Gigi. It was a special kind of poison, yet he used some medicine and completely neutralized its effects. To cover up this whole mess, Sudri declared that someone kidnapped Little Sans and poisoned her, and then, as a distraction, they made Lin the Little Saint King to bury the truth." Alt Elder slams the table again and says, "I understand everything. But there's one thing I can't figure out, how will we kill him? Right now, it's impossible. He has already been declared the Little Saint King." Meanwhile, Lin suddenly appears in the room and smirks. "Then tell me. Who here wants to kill me? If you want to kill me, do it right now." Hearing this, Elder Janch glares at him, his face a mix of anger and amusement. "Ha! Look at your arrogance. You actually came to my secret palace, where I sit and wait for you? Now that you here. Tell me, how do you plan to leave alive?" He sneers and continues, "Your so-called title of Little Saint King won't save you here. If I kill you now, no one will ever know." Lin steps forward with confidence, his expression unshaken. 30 years have passed, yet you're still nothing but a dog. You could never achieve the purpose for which your superiors sent you here. You are not a loyal dog at all, and it is a matter of regret that you have not been able to solve the mystery of that pawn yet. 30 years have passed. You have not yet learned the Great Dun Dream technique, which you came here to master so that you could recognize it in the future. And not only this, but you also sent your son, Joey, to kidnap the 7th Emperor's fan. Your courage has increased a lot. Did you think that the 7th Emperor would let this matter go so easily?" He takes out a bill from nearby and says, "After so many years, you don't need this antidote at all. This antidote, which I have brought for you." She gets very surprised upon seeing this and exclaims, "This is the Geo poison pill. Where did he get this pill from? Is he really the messenger from Demon Sealand?" She quickly bows her head in front of Linge, and Elder Ju says, "Yes. This is really true. I am a dog. I am a very low-quality dog. I respect my great New York here. Please forgive me. I could not recognize you." He then turns to his son, Joey, and yells, "You bastard. Come here quickly. Bow your head in front of him and show respect. He is our messenger from Divine Sealand." Joey quickly runs and bows in front of Linge. Both of them sit before him with their heads lowered, but Sidhu is deep in thought. Father said before that this is not a messenger. But now even he is sitting with his head bowed. Does this mean that this really is a messenger? Lynch then looks at Joey and says, "Joey, last time, I cut off only one of your arms because I had eaten your bones. That's why I spared your life. But look, after coming back here, instead of making amends for your mistakes, you are plotting to kill me again. And your father is hell-bent on ruining everything here. You people have been here for the last 30 years, yet you could not uncover the mystery of the clear panda. But I came here in a single day, became your Saint King, and am about to solve that very mystery. You both know what crimes you have committed here." At that moment, Master John rushes forward and pleads, "Sir, please forgive me. We had truly become blind and failed to recognize you. You know that I have poison inside my body right now. That pill in your hand. Is it the Shao poison pill? If I take it, I can reduce the effects of my poison. Otherwise, the poison inside me will become even more aggressive. I beg you to give me this antidote. With its help, I can lessen my suffering. After that, I will follow all your orders. Whatever you say, I will obey, even if it means dying for you." Na Lin tosses the pill toward him and says, "Let's forget whatever has happened. But I am telling you both right now, do not make any mistakes in the clan that could ruin my plan. Because now that I am here myself, I will carry out the plan on my own terms. And whatever I order, you must follow. Master Shan catches the pill and says gratefully, "Thank you very much, sir. This dog will never forget your kindness. You have done me a great favor." He immediately swallows the antidote, but at the same time, a thought crosses his mind: how did NVE give me this antidote so easily? Something doesn't feel right. But at least I have the pill now. As soon as he consumes the pill, Lynch smirks and says, "Since I have given you the pill, let me tell you something. You see, I personally refined that pill with my own hands. That means I can nullify its effects anytime I wish. So from now on, you must obey every single order I give. If you dare disobey or try anything foolish, I will cancel the pill's effects. The poison will spread through your body, and you will die." Master John, realizing the severity of the situation, clutches his body as fear grips his heart. Trembling, he bows his head again in front of Lynch and says, "Please? I understand. You don't need to worry, I will never make such a mistake again." They remain bowed for a while. When Master John finally looks up, Lynch has already disappeared from sight. Then, after disappearing from there, Linji goes straight inside the clear pond, which is the 4-button area. Miss Sujin is already present inside this pond. Linji reaches there, and she tells him, "So, finally, you have come. I was waiting for you. You are late." After coming there, Linji takes off her clothes and tells him, "Come on, quickly take off your top dress." Susri gets very angry upon hearing this. She tells him, "What is this nonsense? What are you thinking about here? Don't think anything like that, or else I will kill you." She then says to Linji, "Please don't say such things here. I have no interest in your body, nor do I want to do anything like that. I just want you to stay for a while. So, take off your ego and put it aside. The cultivation method that I am using here will increase the cultivation inside your body and remove the poison. For that technique, it is very important to take off your upper clothes so that I can insert my ki power directly into your body. You know why you have not been able to break through yourself yet? To break through, both Na and Young energy are required. You are a girl, so you have a lot of gene energy. You have stored a lot of gene energy in your body over the past many years. But you have never done dual cultivation with anyone, which is why you lack Young energy. If you want, you can reject it." After listening to him, she quickly takes off her top dress and says, "Okay, I trust you. But if you break my trust, I will attack you right here and kill you." Tora Linji also enters the water and tells her, "Turn your face to the other side and just stand there." He then stands behind her and says, "Just stay quiet." Releasing his powers in his palm, he starts inserting his ki power inside her body. He places his palm on her waist and simultaneously channels the energy into her body. But as he transfers his energy, the most intriguing thing is the expression on her face. The sector chief exclaims, "What is this? What is entering inside my body? This is amazing. And very hot too." At the same time, she blushes and says, "This is a very warm feeling. I feel really good." Linji then explains, "Do you feel a little strange having my external force inside your body? What are your plans for this?" Then Elder Jung tells him, "If I tell you the truth, our strength is very weak compared to all the other sectors. All the students we have are very, very weak. So for us, participating in this tournament is as good as not taking part. Even if we participate, we will be eliminated very soon." Linj replies, "You know very well how weak our clan is. But if we take the help of some helpers, I think we can do this. Although we have very little time for our preparation, I am very confident. I believe our sector can win this year's Hungam Cotton tournament, and we will be able to go to Do River." Then Elder Jung tells him, "Do you really think we can win this competition? Which helpers are you talking about? Who do we need?" Linj says, ***, first of all, we will need you here. This month, I will teach you the Wanli derivative sword technique. I will show you how to improve it and will also teach you its 10th level. You will become much stronger than before. Apart from you, there is another person whose help I need. His name is Lunglin. Do you know where he is right now? I know he is an elder of your sector." Elder Jang replies, ***, are you talking about Longley? He is the elder of our second palace. He is very powerful, but he is extremely arrogant. Right now, he is training on top of the back mountain. He is an aloof person. He always wants to stay alone. He never allows anyone to disturb him. Even that area is called the Forbidden Area. Whether it is a student or an elder, whenever anyone goes there, he attacks them. If you are really going to meet him, then I will also come with you. Otherwise, he may attack you and kill you." Linj tells him, "No, you do not need to come with me. I am sending you somewhere else, a place where someone needs your help." You have to go to the hidden clan and save someone's life. Remember my words, you must reach there before midnight, or it will be too late, and that person will die. As for bringing Lang Lin back, I will take Jianxi with me. Jianxi will accompany me to bring him back. After hearing this, she is surprised and says, "What is this? What is going on between Saint King and Jianxi? That little girl is very weak. It seems she also likes such small students." In the next scene, the mountain area is shown. Ling takes Jianxi with him, and both of them head towards the back mountain. As they start walking towards the mountain, Jianxi asks, "Lord Saint King, where are we going? Are we heading toward the 7th Palace mountain where Master Longlin lives?" Ling replies, "Yes, we are going there. Master Longlin is practicing ahead of us. We are about to reach there." Jianxi tells him, "But I have heard about Elder Longlin. He never likes anyone to come and disturb him. Even the elders and students here, if anyone comes near, he attacks them and drives them away. No outsider is allowed to set foot on this mountain." Then, Lin tells him, "Yes, this is really true. That master is very arrogant and does not like anyone. He hates everyone. If he is practicing swordsmanship and someone disturbs him, he can kill that person without hesitation." Along with this, he asks Jianji, "Tell me, are you afraid of this?" Jianji responds, "I don't think so. I have brought you here because I want you to compete with Elder Longlin. You both will fight here." On hearing this, Jianxi gets very nervous and says, "But he is an elder, and his skills are far superior to mine. He is very powerful. I won't be able to fight him at all." Lingji reassures him, "There is no need to worry. I will teach you a trick. You just have to hold your sword very tightly. When he attacks you, block his first 7 moves. If you succeed in that, when he moves forward for the 8th move, counterattack. Strike from the top right side using the 10th form of the heaven derivative sword method. You will defeat him easily. I have full confidence in your victory." Jianji replies, "Master, if you say so, then okay, I will do as you instruct. I will block him and then counterattack from the right side." Both of them stand ready when suddenly they hear Elder Lunglin's voice. He shouts, "What are you guys doing here? Don't you know that outsiders cannot enter this place?" With that, he swings his sword and slashes toward them. Lingji quickly grabs Jianji and jumps forward to evade the attack, saving both of them. They narrowly avoid each other's attacks. Ji looks back and exclaims, "That attack was very powerful. Elder Lunglin is incredibly strong. If Master Lin hadn't saved me, I would have died just now." Both of them turn to see Elder Lunglin standing before them. He says sternly, "I asked you, what are you doing here? This is a forbidden area. None of you are allowed here. Do you think the back mountain is your playground or a picnic spot where you can come as you please?" Praising him, Lingji responds, "Master Lunglin, I have heard a lot about your swordsmanship. Your legendary sword is unmatched in the entire Hangmang continent. No one can compete with you. Your strength is incredible." Then Lingji smirks and adds, "But after seeing your first strike today, I feel that all the rumors about you were completely wrong. Your sword techniques aren't as impressive as I expected, and your sword's power is not as overwhelming as they say." He steps forward and declares, "I have come to challenge you. I will fight you." Hearing this, Elder Lunglin gets furious and says, "Boy, you are too arrogant. Fine, let's see what you can do against my sword. If you want to challenge me, I accept." Kinju interrupts, "No, no. I think there's been a misunderstanding. I am not the one fighting you. Your opponent is not me, but this little girl. She will fight you." The elder gets even angrier and shouts, "Have you gone mad?" Chi steps forward, pointing her sword at Master Lunglin. She stands tall and declares, "Master Lunglin, I am a disciple of the 12th Palace. My name is Jianji. The sword I wield is called the Red Man Sword. I challenge you to a duel. Please accept my challenge." Elder Lunglin's face twists with anger as he shouts, "Are you insane? You brought a mere disciple to fight me? Both of you must have a death wish." He scoffs, "Looking at you two, it's obvious, my strength far surpasses yours. My cultivation is on another level. My swordsmanship is superior in every way. Yet you dare to anger me and challenge me? Fine. Let's see what gives you such confidence." With that, Elder Lunglin charges forward at great speed, his sword slashing toward Jianji. Jianji barely manages to block his first attack, struggling under the force. She quickly jumps back, performing an agile stunt to create distance. Elder Lunglin smirks and says, "Interesting. You blocked my first move. Now, let's see if you can handle my second." He lunges forward and unleashes another attack, his sword slicing through the air toward her. Janchi blocks the second move as well. After blocking it, she moves backward, and with this comes the third move, and then the fourth move. She blocks the fourth move and then the fifth. While doing this, Elder Long Lean starts his 7-move technique. After completing the 7 moves, Elder Long Lean quickly jumps back. As he retreats, Janchi also moves far away, her eyes narrowing. She says, "Master, I am going to play my move here. As you told me, I think you should be a little worried because if I succeed in this move, I will win, otherwise, I will die." The actor turns to Long Lean and says, "You girl? Although you are very small, the confidence with which you speak does not make you seem like a small girl. Let's see if you can block one more move of mine or not." On the other side, Janchi also unlocks her only derivative Swartworm's 4th move and says, "Okay, I am also going to attack you." She turns her sword forward, and with the 4th form, countless swords made by Nazi materialize around her. Using the sword rain technique, she hurls all those swords forward. Then, she charges ahead herself. As she attacks with her swords, one of them slashes Elder Long Lean's face, leaving a cut. Meanwhile, Ling is shown standing there, laughing. Seeing this, Long Lean realizes something. He turns to Ling and asks, "Did you do all this intentionally? It seems you knew beforehand and already told this girl that after 7 moves, if she angers me and attacks, she will be able to land a hit on me." He sighs and says, "Okay, I accept my defeat. But tell me, how did you know about my final move? How did you figure out that my technique works in such a way that after 7 moves, I have to take a break?" Ling smirks and replies, "Complain by soul refined by blood. The sword you have is also a dragon armorer. Have I said anything wrong?" Long Lean's expression changes. "Yes, this is true. But how did you know that my sword is a dragon scale sword and that I am using the dragon scale technique?" Ling smiles. "Because I am also a swordsman. Just by looking, I can tell which technique you are using." He turns to Juju and continues, "I know enough about your swordsmanship to say this. Your 7th move and your 10th move both have major flaws. If someone knows these weaknesses, they can easily defeat you." Long Lean's eyes widen in disbelief. "That's impossible. You saw my 7th move, which is why you know its flaws. But I haven't even used my 10th move yet. So how do you know about it?" Ralin smirks, picks up a random wooden stick, and declares, "Since you don't trust me, I will prove it to you. I will fight you with this stick, as if it were a sword. Use your strongest move against me, and I will defeat you in just 1 move with this piece of wood." Hearing this, Long Lean is shocked. "This is impossible," he exclaims, his anger rising. How could someone hope to defeat him with nothing but a stick? The chief replies to him with fire. She tells him, "There is no need for this, sir. We have talked among ourselves, and this boy did not really kidnap her. This boy saved our fairy's life, and the one who actually kidnapped her is someone else. I will not tell you about him. If Lin Ju had not been there to save our princess, who knows what would have happened to our little Sans? She would have probably died by now. After a lot of thinking, I have decided that I am going to make Lin Ju the Saint King of my sector. His status will be equal to that of Gigi. That is, like Gigi, he will also be a Saint King." On hearing this, Elder Jaju is shocked. He starts saying something, but Sojin interrupts him and declares, "Whatever you said, I have heard. His status has been set, and his title has been given. That means, just like you all respect our little Sans Gigi, you will have to respect this boy too." Elder Jaju cannot do anything now because the sector chief has made the final decision. So, he says, "Then okay, I congratulate this boy. He has become our little Saint King. This is a matter of great happiness for our clan. Heaven itself has sent him for us. I hope he will bring great glory to our sector." But at the same time, he thinks to himself, "I don't know who this bastard boy is. Where has he even come from? He just arrived here and suddenly became our little Saint King? That means his status is now higher than mine." The elders leave from there. After they leave, Suyiri turns to Lin and says, "You have just made Grand Elder Janju very angry. I think you are going to face a lot of difficulties now. To avoid these problems, I will order you to stay with Elder Junking. He will stay with you, and you can live in his dome." Lin replies, "Miss Sujiren, thank you very much for doing all this for me, but I will take care of my own problems." Lin is then shown his new residence. When he arrives, he finds a little girl practicing. This girl, Jianji, was once given advice by Lin about some flaws in her practice. Jianji bows before him and says, "Little Saint King Lin Gra, my name is Jianji. I am going to live here by your side, and I also seek your guidance. I want you to become my master and teach me how to improve my swordsmanship. I want to carry forward the cult tradition of martial arts, and for that, I need your help." Lin smiles and tells her, "This is a small matter. You don't need to worry much. Today, I will rest, and from tomorrow, I will begin your training. For now, you can return. I have some important matters to attend to. Jianji nods and leaves. In the next scene, a secret room is shown where Alt Nu is sitting with his son, both of them seething with rage. Alt Elder slams his hand on the table and growls, "Look at the audacity of this bastard. He just waltzed in here, talked to Sujin, and suddenly, Sujin made him our little Saint King? I don't know what kind of magic this boy has cast on Sujin." His son clenches his fists and exclaims, "Father, I can't accept this. I'm not ready to acknowledge him as our little Saint King." Alt Elder grits his teeth and says, "We can't do anything for now, but one thing is clear, this boy is hiding his true powers. I attacked him with my full strength, yet he dodged effortlessly. His speed was even greater than mine. I can't believe what I saw." Joey, his son, then says, "Father, that boy also has access to some exceptional medicines. Yesterday, I gave him a powerful poison to kidnap Gigi. It was a special kind of poison, yet he used some medicine and completely neutralized its effects. To cover up this whole mess, Sudri declared that someone kidnapped Little Sans and poisoned her. And then, as a distraction, they made Lin the little Saint King to bury the truth." Alt Elder slams the table again and says, "I understand everything. But there's one thing I can't figure out, how will we kill him? Right now, it's impossible. He has already been declared the little Saint King." Meanwhile, Lin suddenly appears in the room and smirks. "Then tell me. Who here wants to kill me? If you want to kill me, do it right now." Hearing this, Elder Janch glares at him, his face a mix of anger and amusement. "Ha! Look at your arrogance. You actually came to my secret palace, where I sit and wait for you? Now that you here. Tell me, how do you plan to leave alive?" He sneers and continues, "Your so-called title of Little Saint King won't save you here. If I kill you now, no one will ever know." Lin steps forward with confidence, his expression unshaken. 30 years have passed, yet you're still nothing but a dog. You could never achieve the purpose for which your superiors sent you here. You are not a loyal dog at all, and it is a matter of regret that you have not been able to solve the mystery of that pawn yet. 30 years have passed. You have not yet learned the Great Dun Dream technique, which you came here to master so that you could recognize it in the future. And not only this, but you also sent your son, Joey, to kidnap the 7th Emperor's fan. Your courage has increased a lot. Did you think that the 7th Emperor would let this matter go so easily? He takes out a bill from nearby and says, "After so many years, you don't need this antidote at all. This antidote, which I have brought for you." She gets very surprised upon seeing this and exclaims, "This is the Geo poison pill. Where did he get this pill from? Is he really the messenger from Demon Sealand?" She quickly bows her head in front of Linge, and Elder Ju says, "Yes. This is really true. I am a dog. I am a very low-quality dog. I respect my great New York here. Please forgive me. I could not recognize you." He then turns to his son, Joey, and yells, "You bastard. Come here quickly. Bow your head in front of him and show respect. He is our messenger from Divine Sealand." Joey quickly runs and bows in front of Linge. Both of them sit before him with their heads lowered, but Sidhu is deep in thought. Father said before that this is not a messenger. But now even he is sitting with his head bowed. Does this mean that this really is a messenger? Linge then looks at Joey and says, "Joey, last time, I cut off only one of your arms because I had eaten your bones. That's why I spared your life. But look, after coming back here, instead of making amends for your mistakes, you are plotting to kill me again. And your father is hell-bent on ruining everything here. You people have been here for the last 30 years, yet you could not uncover the mystery of the clear panda. But I came here in a single day, became your Saint King, and am about to solve that very mystery. You both know what crimes you have committed here." At that moment, Master John rushes forward and pleads, "Sir, please forgive me. We had truly become blind and failed to recognize you. You know that I have poison inside my body right now. That pill in your hand. Is it the Shao poison pill? If I take it, I can reduce the effects of my poison. Otherwise, the poison inside me will become even more aggressive. I beg you to give me this antidote. With its help, I can lessen my suffering. After that, I will follow all your orders. Whatever you say, I will obey, even if it means dying for you." Na Lin tosses the pill toward him and says, "Let's forget whatever has happened. But I am telling you both right now, do not make any mistakes in the clan that could ruin my plan. Because now that I am here myself, I will carry out the plan on my own terms. And whatever I order, you must follow." Master Shan catches the pill and says gratefully, "Thank you very much, sir. This dog will never forget your kindness. You have done me a great favor." He immediately swallows the antidote, but at the same time, a thought crosses his mind: how did NVE give me this antidote so easily? Something doesn't feel right. But at least I have the pill now. As soon as he consumes the pill, Lin smirks and says, "Since I have given you the pill, let me tell you something. You see, I personally refined that pill with my own hands. That means I can nullify its effects anytime I wish. So from now on, you must obey every single order I give. If you dare disobey or try anything foolish, I will cancel the pill's effects. The poison will spread through your body, and you will die." Master John, realizing the severity of the situation, clutches his body as fear grips his heart. Trembling, he bows his head again in front of Lin and says, "Please? I understand. You don't need to worry, I will never make such a mistake again." They remain bowed for a while. When Master John finally looks up, Lynch has already disappeared from sight. Then, after disappearing from there, Linji goes straight inside the clear pond, which is the 4-button area. Miss Sujin is already present inside this pond. Linji reaches there, and she tells him, "So, finally, you have come. I was waiting for you. You are late." After coming there, Linji takes off her clothes and tells him, "Come on, quickly take off your top dress." Susri gets very angry upon hearing this. She tells him, "What is this nonsense? What are you thinking about here? Don't think anything like that, or else I will kill you." She then says to Linji, "Please don't say such things here. I have no interest in your body, nor do I want to do anything like that. I just want you to stay for a while. So, take off your ego and put it aside. The cultivation method that I am using here will increase the cultivation inside your body and remove the poison. For that technique, it is very important to take off your upper clothes so that I can insert my ki power directly into your body. You know why you have not been able to break through yourself yet? To break through, both Na and Young energy are required. You are a girl, so you have a lot of gene energy. You have stored a lot of gene energy in your body over the past many years, but you have never done dual cultivation with anyone, which is why you lack Young energy. If you want, you can reject it." After listening to him, she quickly takes off her top dress and says, "Okay, I trust you. But if you break my trust, I will attack you right here and kill you." Tora Linji also enters the water and tells her, "Turn your face to the other side and just stand there." He then stands behind her and says, "Just stay quiet." Releasing his powers in his palm, he starts inserting his ki power inside her body. He places his palm on her waist and simultaneously channels the energy into her body. But as he transfers his energy, the most intriguing thing is the expression on her face. The sector chief exclaims, "What is this? What is entering inside my body? This is amazing. And very hot too." At the same time, she blushes and says, "This is a very warm feeling. I feel really good." Linji then explains, "Do you feel a little strange having my external force inside your body?" Master Long tells Lin, "I can defeat you in a single move using this piece of wood. I will show you the fruit of your 10th move." Lin gets very angry at this and says, "Can you really defeat me? Let's see what you can do here." He picks up his sword and says, "So, I am going to attack you with my dragon sword. Let's see whether you can defend yourself with just that piece of wood or not." Lin tells Joy, "You do not need an agitator at all. You must use your full strength. Don't think that I may die from being hit by the sword, because I am already telling you, with this piece of wood alone, I can defeat you." Suddenly, Rider Lung Lin moves forward to attack with great speed. He raises his sword and, releasing tremendous energy, plunges it into the ground. As his sword sinks into the ground, its energy surges forward, and from within the earth, a massive blue dragon emerges. This blue-colored dragon is the energy of Elder Long Lin, and it is about to attack Lin. Long Lin smirks, "As I expected, you are very strong. But this much strength is not enough." The massive dragon rushes toward Lin, opening its huge mouth. At that moment, Lin Joey steps forward while Lin calmly says, "Now, I will show you the flaws in your 10th move. And I will show you the true 10th move as well. Actually, the 10th move is incredibly powerful." Lin continues, "The one you are using is also the 10th move. But it is not powerful enough." He then executes the 10th move using the same technique, but with a stick. Suddenly, a golden dragon emerges from his stick. This golden dragon is much larger than the blue dragon, and its energy is vastly superior. With overwhelming force, it destroys the blue dragon effortlessly. After obliterating it, Lin moves toward Lutter Long Lin, who is utterly shocked. This is really the 10th form. The true 10th form of the dragon scale technique. But, how did this boy master it? And on top of that, he is performing the 10th form using only a stick. As the golden dragon reaches Long Lin, he realizes that he has lost. He kneels down in defeat. Lin places his wooden stick on Long Lin's shoulder and says, "You have lost." Lung Lin, still in shock, nods and admits, "Yes, you have won." At that moment, he asks, "Tell me, how do you know about the 10th form? I have not been able to master it properly yet." Lin responds, "The 10th form is created from the previous 7 forms. If you understand those 7 forms well, you can evolve the 10th form from them. Then he asks Joy, do you know anything about profound knowledge? He continues, if you don't know anything about profound knowledge, then that means I am on a higher level than you. Hearing this, Elder Lung Lin sighs and says, all right then. I accept my defeat, but tell me, who are you? What is your name? Because you have guided me well today. Lin finally introduces himself, my name is Lin Ji. At that moment, Jayanch steps forward and tells Elder Lung Lin, he is our new Saint King. A few days ago, our sector chief Sujani appointed him as our new Saint King. Hearing this, Elder Lung Lin is astonished. This is incredible. Sujani has made an excellent decision by choosing him as the Saint King. He is truly a young hero. The techniques he has used today, no ordinary human could have performed them. Then, Elder Lung Lin turns to Lin Ji and asks, Saint King Lin Ji, would you be willing to teach me? If you agree, I will even consider you as my master. Inside, he thinks, this guy is incredibly powerful, he has complete mastery over his brilliant ki and techniques. If he teaches me, I could learn the 10th form very quickly. Lin smiles and responds, of course. Why wouldn't I teach you? However, I have come here to talk about something else as well. He continues, I need your help. Very soon, the Hung Mang tournament is going to take place. I want you to join us in this tournament. If you help us, we will have a great chance of winning. Elder Long Lin shakes his head and replies, I know that my power surpasses that of all three great sectors. My strength is greater than anyone else's, but even with my power, the Hung Mang tournament is not a solo battle. Even if I win my fight, our team may still lose. We have never won the Hung Mang tournament before. Because we are the weakest sector. He sighs, that is why I don't think I should participate. I will not go. But Lin Ji confidently replies, I don't think we will lose this time, because this time, you have my help. Before the tournament starts, all the people I am going to prepare to participate in the tournament will be very strong. I will also increase their strength. I will find a very powerful opponent for you there, whom you will have to fight. Then Elder says to Lunglin, now that Saint King is going to participate in this tournament, then why should I stay behind? When you have told me that you will find a very powerful opponent for me there, then it's okay. I will also go there with you and participate in the tournament. So, our Lynch has convinced this man here as well. After that, when our Lynch comes back from there, Elder Jung tells him, I have saved the man whom you asked me to save. Jung tells him, thank you very much, you have done a very good job. The man he saved is the elder of the third palace, whose name is Lavu Ha. Elder Lavu says to Elder Jung, is this the Saint King who told you to save me before midnight? But how did he come to know that I was in danger? He moves forward, bows in front of Lin, gives him his respect, and says, thank you very much, Saint King, you saved my life. Lin says to him, Elder Lavu, you do not need to do all this in front of me. You do not need to be so polite. Jung tells him, Mr. Lin, I am not saying this lightly. Tell me, how did you come to know about all this? How did you know that the people of the hidden clan were going to attack at midnight? If I had not reached there, Elder Lavu would have really been killed. Lin tells him, if we talk about the hidden sector, then the hidden sector is not alone. There are many other clans rebelling together. When the right time comes, I will give you all more information about this. I will tell you about all those clans who are against us. At that moment, Jayaji Bagate comes there and says, I have brought a message from the sector chief. He has called all the elders along with the Saint King to the main hall. An elders meeting is going to be held there. Lin says, okay, let us quickly go to the main hall and see what is going to happen in the meeting. As they are heading towards the main hall, Elder Jang tells Elder Lavu, we are going to the place where there was a fight yesterday with Elder Naju. Our Saint King fought with him because he does not like him at all. I think that is why we have been called to the meeting hall today. Today, I am going to support the Saint King here. If this is discussed there, then I want you to also support our Saint King and speak against Elder Genjo. Elder Lavu replies, this man saved my life. So, even if I have to give my life for him, I am ready. I know that he is a good person, so I will support him there. I am also ready to go against Elder Jaju. Then Lynch says to Yan, enough. I don't think this is going to be discussed here. Let's go and see what happens inside. At the same time, he is thinking, I don't think Joe is going to do anything here because I had already settled my issue with those people. All of them enter the main hall. Then their sector chief, Sujri, tells them, I have received a notification from an elder. I have come to know that an elder from the Red Heaven Pavilion is going to come here. An elder from the 8th Heaven Pavilion, whose name is Zhao Jia, is personally visiting our sector with some of his people. The people of the Red Heaven Pavilion are our enemies. They have always been against us. But now, when the Hung Bang tournament is about to start, what could be the purpose of their visit? Why are they coming here? He continues, moreover, Senior Yash is going to come here himself. I am not able to understand this at all. What could be the purpose of their sudden visit? Tell me, what do you all think about this visit? What should we do? He then asks Lingjin, I think he is naturally coming here to measure our strength. He wants to see how much preparation we have done for the Hung Bang tournament. Another elder, Mohi, speaks up, Saint King, I think you should pay more attention to this. Why would they come here to measure our strength when they already know very well that we are much weaker than all the other clans? We have never won the tournament, so no one needs to come here to test our strength. They must be coming for some other purpose. A second elder, Javming, agrees, the first elder is absolutely right. I think the Saint King is still young and does not understand everything about everyone. His assumption about their purpose might be wrong. Elder Neju gets very angry here. He hits the table and says, how can you all talk about our Saint King like this? Do you think our Saint King has said the wrong thing here? I believe that whatever our Saint King has guessed here, he has guessed absolutely correctly. I think those people are coming here to measure our strength. That is why all of you should accept this. You elders are saying with your own mouths that we are weak. You should be ashamed. How can you say such a thing? Although we are in decline, still, anything can happen at any time. We can regain power at any time. Both of them are surprised after listening to the elders and say, yesterday, these people were fighting among themselves, and today, look. He is talking in his favor. I don't know what this boy has done to him suddenly that he is supporting him now. On the other hand, Sujin is also thinking about this. What happened to Alter Jan Jan that he is suddenly supporting this boy? Zarin tells them, I also believe in the words of the Saint King. I think he is coming here to test our strength. But tell me, what should we do now? Yavsho is a very powerful elder. If he is coming here to test our powers, then we should respond from the front. Linji says, this is very simple. When those people reach here, they will definitely do something to us. If they create trouble, we will kill some of them and give them a warning. Another elder, the elder of the fifth palace, whose name is Di Zong, speaks up. We cannot do this at all. They are stronger than us, and we are much weaker than them. If we kill any of those members who have come, they will get very angry. The people of Red Heaven Pavilion will kill all the members of our entire sector. The elder, whose name is __E, says, I also disagree with the idea that we should kill those members. Then, Elder Ju speaks again, I think the Saint King's proposal is very good. As soon as they come here, we will kill some of the elders' companions. This will make them understand how strong we are. They will get a warning. They will come to know that if anyone provokes us, if anyone makes us angry, we will kill them, whether they are from Red Heaven or not. Even if they are from the Heaven Pavilion. First and second elders sit there silently. Meanwhile, Elder Lung Lin tells them, our Saint King is a hero of the younger generation. He is very powerful, and his idea is excellent. He has a lot of courage, which is why we should support him. I am with him. The other three elders who had disagreed are very surprised and say, Lung Lin never attends our meetings, and today, after coming to our meeting, he is supporting this boy. What magic has this little Saint King done on all of them that they are all supporting him now? Elder Leo and Elder Jang also say, we will support the Saint King as well. We also agree to this. The chief then says, now that most of the elders have supported this decision, we will kill some of their people. But tell me, if Elder Jao Jang comes here tomorrow and challenges us, who will fight with Elder Jao Jang and his people? Which fighter from our side will take on this task? After accepting the challenge from the Elder of the Red Pavilion, they will really kill his people. This will be a warning for them. Everyone gets surprised and says, but how can we do this? Once the chief tells them, then tell me, what plan do you have? If we want to kill any of them, how will we do it? Who will fight from our side? Because we do not have such powerful fighters. Then, Lin's Yutka stands up and tells the chief, Chief, now since I have given this advice that we will kill their fighters so that they can be eliminated one by one, there is no need to worry at all. I am very tired right now, so I am going to rest. You don't need to worry at all. Tomorrow, when the time comes and they reach here, then we will see what to do with them. Everyone can leave now. The sector chief tells him, okay, then all of you can go. Let's end this matter here and see tomorrow. When Linj is coming out, Master Nu is with him. Then Master Nu says to Saint King, tell me, what do I have to do for you now? Tell me, how was my performance there? I have supported you completely. Linj replies, your performance was not so bad that it is not enough. Master Nu then asks, then tell me, what else do I have to do? Linj tells him, you have to kill a person for me tomorrow. I want you to kill a person at night. If you can kill him in one punch, it will be better. If you are not able to kill him in one punch, then he will kill you. Master Nu asks, who do I have to kill? Then Lin says, come with me. I will tell you how you have to kill him and how you can kill him because he is a very strong man. Master Nu replies, yes, okay, tell me. Lin tells him everything in his ear. You have to kill this man and kill him in this way because you will not be able to kill him easily. Master Nu is surprised after listening to him. Then he says, okay, I will do exactly as you have told. Lin warns him, do exactly as I told you. If you do not do this, then you will not be able to stay safe. Master Nu says, okay, as you have given me the command, I will do exactly that. After Master Nu leaves, Master Lu moves forward. Master Lu says, Saint King, please listen to me. I need to talk to you. Lin responds, now what do you want to talk to me about? Master Lu says, thank you very much for saving my life. I told all this to my sector chief first. He told me that the people of the hidden clan have betrayed us and that you have done a great favor by saving my life. So, I can do anything to save your life in the future, right, King? You tell me, what can I do for you? The king replies to Lin, very soon, the Hung Mang tournament is going to start, and I need your help in this tournament. I want you to help me in this tournament. Tell me, how is your injury? Master Lu replies, my injury is fine. This is not a big problem. It will be completely healed in a few days, before the tournament starts. But the sad thing is that my 5th grade spear is broken. I use a spear weapon, and if I do not have a good weapon, then I will not be able to help you much. Lin tells so, Elder L, you do not need to worry at all because very soon, I am going to give you a 9th grade spear weapon. Upon hearing this, Elder L is very surprised and asks, Saint King, are you really telling the truth? Are you going to give me a 9th grade spear weapon? Ani Monkey is thinking, our sector chief, Susan King, and Master Neju are the only ones who have a 9th grade weapon. If I also have a 9th grade weapon, then I will also become very powerful. Lin tells him, Elder, I want you to go and get your injury checked. When your injury is healed and the time comes, I will give you your weapon. That weapon will be in your hand, and at that time, I want you to help me by using that weapon there. Master Lu says, you saved my life, and on top of that, you are going to give me a 9th grade weapon as well. If this really happens, then I will be under your command for life and will always help you whenever you need me. Lin then says, tonight, I am going to see a very good show, so I am waiting for tonight. At night, Lin goes inside the clear pond again, but Susan is already present there. She takes off her clothes and stands in front of him. Then, Main Shunj arrives, and after muting his powers, he completes his procedure. After completing the procedure, he says to the Marilyn chief, I think you want to know why Master Naju was behaving so well with me today. You want to know that earlier he was my enemy, he wanted to kill me, but today, why was he fully supporting me? Then the sector chief says to him, why do I need to think and doubt about this? Now that this sector is yours, and all the people here are also yours, you are its Saint King, then all the people will have to support you, and Alter Naju will also have to support you. Linu says, do you really think that all the people here are all my people? Actor Chev, after listening to him, says, is it really not like this? At the same time, she is also feeling shy. Tomra Lin tells her, I know that you still have many questions about me in your mind. You must be sitting with a lot of doubts about me, but believe me, I only want to help you here. Then Miss SOS Rain is also thinking, it is not possible to see this boy or know him. I cannot know what is going on in his mind at this time. But I think that for now, we can rely on this, to get our sector raised again. Lin sits there and tells her, come to me quickly. I am going to tell you a very good secret. Now she comes to him. Then Min Lin comes near her ear and says, do you know that Master Naju Mir Janju has been sent from Deem Sealand? He is working here as a secret spy and has been here for the last 30 years. Not only him, but another Daewon has come here from Sealand. Can we be there? Come now, I will give you a very good show here. Let me show you. Those people are going to fight with each other nearby. Would you like to come with me? The sector chief says to her, okay then, wait. Let me wear my clothes. I will also come with you. After wearing clothes, both of them move forward. Lin tells her, we have to move ahead a little further. And yes, by now, those people must be fighting with each other. At that time, they hear a voice from the front. Lin says, look, we have reached there. They hide behind a stone and then see Juju beating an elder. He is the elder of the 4th palace, whose name is Link Yi. Juju hits a powerful punch on his face, causing Link Yi to fall down right there. Blood is also coming out of his mouth. Master Juju's punch is very powerful, but he is unable to kill him with one punch. He tells him, idiot. Are you mad? Fool. Why are you attacking me? Master Janji tells him, you should put all the blame on yourself here because you have offended someone who should never be offended. You are going to die here because you have made him very angry. Then Master Link says to him, Niju, fool. Do you have any idea who I am? Master Juju responds, I know what you are going to tell me next because you will say that you are a envoy sent by Demon C. You are that messenger who has been sent here by Demon C. But I already know your real identity because the real envy has already come here. The real messenger has already arrived. And tonight is going to be the night of your death, because you are not the real envy, but the real envy has already come here. He told me that today, I have to kill you. With that, he takes out his banner, a 9th level weapon. Master Jaju still uses it and says to him, I am a fool. Someone has fooled you. I am the real envy. I am the real messenger who came to give you the message. But Master Jaju is not ready to listen to anything he says. He grabs his knife and starts talking to him. He activates the banner and says, Today, here, inside this Karthik banner, I will suck your soul and kill you right here. He releases his powers. At the same time, Master __ also releases his powers. Master Jaju says, It is very difficult for me to know the authenticity of Likamvai, who is the real envy that has been sent here by the Demon Sealand people. But the real envy had that medicine, the Jiao pill, which is very important for me. The poison inside my body can be treated with the help of the C pill. The Saint King has already given me that detoxification pill, which means that it is not fake, but you are fake. After attacking his body with his demon banner, he makes him fall right there. He falls down. Master Jaju feels that he is a killer. After seeing Chief Peace, she is very surprised and starts asking something. Maharaj Lin tells her, Just be quiet. Don't ask anything right now, just keep looking at Master Lin silently. Master Janj leaves from there after finishing his fight, while the sector chief starts moving forward. Then, Lin stops him and says, There is no need to go there now because this is not over. Jin Koi is still alive. Jin Koi's scene is shown. He gets up and stands again. The chief is very surprised by this and says, Is he really still alive? Why is he not dead? Then, Jin Koi gets up and starts running from there. He mutters to himself, No. I have to go back as soon as possible. I have to go to the Demon Lord and tell him everything. Anju is deceiving us, and on top of that, someone has already come here as an enemy. As soon as he starts running, at that very moment, Lei appears in front of him and says, Elder Jin Koi, where are you going? What a great coincidence, we also here. Seeing them, Jin Koi abruptly stops and says, Sector Chief. Saint King. What are you both doing here? What is your purpose? Lei responds, We should be the ones asking you that question. Then, he turns to the Sector Chief and says, Sector Chief, I'll leave him to you. I need to go and talk to Master Naju. You can handle him. She nods, Yes, I will handle him. The Sector Chief quickly draws her sword and says, It seems I don't need to ask you any more questions because I already have the answers in front of me. Let's finish him quickly. Jin Koi, realizing the danger, starts running back and panics. Both the Saint King and the Sector Chief have discovered my true identity. I have to escape immediately. I am too weak right now. I can't fight them. At the same moment, Master King releases his powers and attacks. The attack is incredibly powerful, so much so that it shatters Jin Koi's body into pieces. The Sector Chief slashes through his body with her sword, cutting him apart. She sheathes her sword and says, That was too easy. It seems he underestimated me. He thought he could escape from under my nose? Huh? I did not become Sector Chief so easily. As she stands there, suddenly, the soul of Jin Koi emerges from his cut-up body. It is his devil soul, which speaks to her, Kingji, did you really think you could get rid of me so easily? Then, he grins and says, Do you know that I have always been watching you? And today, you seem very exciting to me. As soon as Kingji turns around, at that very moment, Jin Koi's devil soul enters her body. His devil soul infiltrates her soul sea and begins controlling her mind. Meanwhile, Master Naju is shown running at an extremely fast pace. Just then, Lin appears in front of him and asks, Master Naju, why are you in such a hurry? I still have some tasks for you. Master Naju stops abruptly and says, Saint King, what more do you need me to do? I am ready to do anything for you. Just tell me. Lin replies, I want you to go to the refinery and bring the Phoenix Spear. You think you have killed Jin Koi, but the truth is, he is still alive. I need to finish him off myself. This was a huge mistake on your part. If he had returned to Demon Sealand or wherever he came from, your head would have been cut off by morning. We cannot afford this mistake. Aju is shocked to hear this and exclaims, But I killed him. Lin glares at him. Fine, Saint King, please forgive me. I made a terrible mistake. But don't worry, whatever you ask of me, I will do it this time. I will bring the phoenix tear spear for you. Lin smirks, then go. Lin vanishes from there, and Master Young heads toward the refining clan to retrieve the phoenix tear spear. Back at the battlefield, Lin arrives where the sector chief lies unconscious. Nearby, Jin Koi's severed body lies on the ground. Lin surveys the scene and murmurs, something is very wrong here. Then, he notices the sector chief and realizes, Jin Koi has absorbed his divine sense into his own space. This means he must be torturing him inside. At that moment, Jin Koi's mind space is shown. Inside his mental domain, the sector chief is tied up and hanging upside down. Suddenly, a demon emerges from the water. Jin Koi, now in his demon form, grins wickedly and whispers, Kinji, I have been obsessed with you for a long time. Kinji, that is, Saja, is quite surprised after seeing him and says, I recognize you. You are one of the 4 demon lords of Demon Sealand, who work directly under the Demon King. After hearing this, Jin Koi says, you are saying here that I am one of the 4 demon lords, but the real thing is that all 4 demon lords have been finished for a long time. We all serve our master now. Our master had divided and concentrated the energy of all of us. Someone tells her, Kinji, you are very beautiful. I have been living here and in your sector for many years, but whenever I see you, I get very excited. I get excited every time I see you, and my excitement increases a lot. You can always stay here with me. Here, we both can do whatever we want, and you cannot stop me. He extends his hand and says, I will love you a lot. He brings his hand close to her chest. At that moment, his hand is attacked. The poor guy's arm is completely cut off. Seeing this, he starts shouting, who is there? Who dares to cut my arm? After his arm is cut, a strange energy starts emerging from him. Seeing this, Basta is surprised and says, this is your family's special technique. This is the Great Rune Dream technique. Who else can perform this technique other than you? He looks over and sees Parma Lin standing there. Lin says to him, you are neither a human nor a ghost. You are a demonized monster. It can be very difficult to kill a monster like you, but still, I can kill you. After seeing this, Jin Anya is very surprised and says, how can this happen? How can a person like you, who is an expert in divine mind or divine sense, be at the top of Hungam continent? It cannot happen like this. He tells him, go to hell and ask the king of hell how this can happen here. At the same time, he attacks Lin. However, when Lin counters with his divine mind, he kills him with just a fake attack. After killing him, Mrs. Sector Chief emerges from inside his mind. She regains consciousness, sits up, and says to Lin, thank you very much. Lin tells her, you do not need to say thank you, it was just a small favor. The Sector Chief asks, what I just saw, was it really our Jin? He was an elder of our sector. Lin replies, yes, what you saw inside your revenge sea was its final form. It was a demonized Jin. The Sector Chief says, this is their trick. The people of Ha Demon Sector are very dangerous. How many such tricks do they have? If we fight amongst ourselves, I don't think we will be able to win this war because they have many tricks, and they are very powerful too. On top of that, they have already planted some spies in our sector. Now, how are we going to stop all these people? Lin reassures her, you don't need to worry much. Although thinking about them may trouble you, I will help you a lot to get out of these situations. First of all, our mission is to revive our sector and make it powerful. After that, we will break the Red Yemen Pavilion. Then, we will attack Diman Sea. Once we win the Hangman tournament, we will capture all the treasures inside the Do River and increase our spiritual energy so that our sector can be revived. Lin returns to his room after leaving the sector chief. Inside the room, Alter June King is already asleep on the bed. He says, she's already asleep, okay then, I'll sleep here too. He also lies down beside her. The next morning, he says to Alter June, it's morning. Why are you still sleeping? Get up quickly. She is sleeping while hugging him. As soon as she realizes it, she starts blushing and asks, when did you come back? And why are you on the bed? Alter June responds, because this bed is mine, so I will sleep here. You were already here. She hesitates and says, okay, now I am leaving, because Alter June is going to arrive today, and someone has to go welcome him. At the same time, she thinks, this is so embarrassing. I slept with him on his bed. As she gets up and steps outside, Jianxi is standing there. Jianxi asks, Master, what are you doing here? She hesitates but says, I wasn't here before. I just came to give a message to Saint King that the chief has called them. Master Zhang says to her, girl, are you thinking something wrong about me? I came here before you. I also came here to talk to Saint King. Ra Lin also gets up and comes out and says, "What are you two girls doing here so early in the morning? Both of you are sitting here together, and I am not able to sleep comfortably here." Then he tells them to go there quickly because the color of the sky is changing near the gate. "It seems that I have already come here. The master of the Red Pavilion has already arrived. The actor chief and some other elders are also present to welcome them." The color of the sky really changes. They come, sitting on top of the black clouds. The elders go, and he has brought 4 decrees with him. He comes there and says, "So, I am coming here after a long time. Senior, go. Senior, go. We have to go to our old place. I have come to meet my friends." I had never thought that the sector chief herself would come here to welcome me. When they reach, the sector chief says to him, "Tell me, what have you come here to do? What is your purpose in suddenly visiting our sector?" Cao Shan tells the people, "A long time has passed. I was missing you all a lot, that's why I have come here. Don't tell me that you guys did not miss me at all." And then, he also comes down. After coming down, first of all, he goes to the second palace master and says, "Alter Zhao Ming, last time when we were here, I had a sparring match with you. Tell me, you got hurt at that time. Have your injuries healed? I had hit you a little too hard last time." Alter Zhao Ming replies, "Yes, she was just a small thief. She healed very quickly. You don't need to worry about her. If I want, I can fight you again." Joya says, "Yes, why not? Once our children have a match here, after that, I will definitely fight with you." On hearing this, the sector chief runs and tells him, "Sector master, go. Stop your nonsense and tell us what you have personally come here to do. Have you come here just to embarrass our elders?" Joya replies, "No, this is not the case at all. The purpose of coming here is that I have brought with me the 4 worst students of my Red Heaven Pavilion. They do not train well, and they are much weaker than the others. I have brought them here so that by sparring with your children, they will see how strong the students of your sector are. This way, their motivation can increase. After fighting with your children, they will get to learn a lot, and their motivation will rise. And look at these 4 children, none of them look useless at all. In fact, they appear very strong. Especially this girl, her muscle structure is excellent. However, looking at those 4 disciples, it does not seem from any angle that these are the worst disciples of their pavilion because they are very tough and strong. Whereas the students of our pavilion are watching from behind the door and saying, 'How can this happen?' All these students are experts in reincarnation Ram. On top of that, they are saying that all these students are useless students. None of us will be able to fight them. All of them look like monsters." So the sector chief is saying that all these students are useless. The chief tells him, "None of the disciples you have brought with you are more than 20 years old, yet all of them are in the reincarnation stage. And you are saying here that they are weak and useless? How can their cultivation speed be so high that they have already reached the reincarnation stage before turning 20? The elder D.J. says to his sector chief, "Sector chief, do you think these people are very strong and that no one in our sector can defeat them? Just give me the orders. I can go and defeat all of them alone. No one else will be needed here." Then the elder says to Zhao Zhao, "Elder, I think you are in too much of a hurry to fight. We want our students to fight, but if you want to fight, then I can fight with you. I will fight you, and let's see who will defeat whom." On hearing this, D. Zhang also gets very angry and says, "You will not escape from my hands here at all." Zhang steps forward and says, "Are you all going to complete your martial arts just by running away? Or can you have a sparring match with our disciples? We haven't come from such a far distance just to listen to your words." Just then, Lynch arrives. Lynch says, "Sector chief, please forgive me. I am late." She stands there with great confidence. When the sector chief sees Lynch's confidence, she says to Zhao Zhao, "Okay, since you have come here for a sparring match, then it's settled, we will spar. Quickly, everyone, head toward the sparring stage. Let's see who is going to defeat whom." Everyone gathers outside the sparring arena. Then someone says, "Sector chief, I have heard that your supreme elder, Jaju, is very powerful. His power level is the same as yours, meaning both of you are equal. But why can't I see him here? If he were here, maybe I would have been able to fight him too." He thinks to himself, "I know that Jaju does not like Kinji, and there is always a fight between them. Maybe I can use this to my advantage." The sector chief replies, "Our master Jaju has been sent on a very important mission. He will be here soon. You do not need to worry about him. He then says, since Jaju is not here, we shouldn't waste time. Let's start the sparring match immediately. Who will fight first? The first match will be done by a girl from their side named Ju Q. He tells Ju question, go and fight first. Show the people of Emote and Forget Sector how strong you are. Come back after gaining some good guidance from them. Jaku tells his master, okay, master. I will go and fight. I will not disappoint you, even if I have to die there. Jackie goes to Reena's center, introduces herself, and says, I am a junior disciple of the Red Heaven Pavilion. My cultivation level is currently at the first Ram level of Reincarnation Ram. I challenge your boys. Any one of you can come and fight me. All the boys get very scared and say, none of us is going there. This girl looks like a monster. Just look at how much muscle she has, she's very well toned. Elder Aming says, now, who will go there from our palace? He turns to Elder Lu, who will fight from your side? Send your students. Elder Lu replies, there is no one among my students who can go there and fight. I think you should send the students of your palace. Since all of us are stronger than you, your students should also be stronger. Alta Samin says, there is no such student in my palace who is strong enough to fight this. We will have to go and talk to Saint King. So, he quickly runs to Saint King and says to him, Saint King, will you tell us what we have to do now? Who are we going to send from here to fight? You are the Saint King of our sector. Won't you help us in making our sector rise? Saint King replies, last time, you opposed my decision, but today, see? You have come to me. Now, what have you come to do? Alter Mohi and Zhao Ming both go to him and say, we have realized that we were wrong. We should have trusted you. We were very confused. Nakai had deceived us. Everything happened because of him. He told us that we had to refuse your proposal. Thank you very much for seeing through Jin Koi's plans in advance. You discovered that Jin Koi was not our member but a spy sent from Demon Sealand. Now, we will always follow your instructions. If you say so, we will definitely obey. Meanwhile, Elder Dijeng stands far away, watching everything. He mutters, just look at these two fools. They have left me here alone and gone to that Saint King. I also offended him that day. These two are now taking the initiative and trying to convince him, and yet they didn't even ask me whether I should also go there or not. Ra Lin tells the two elders, you don't need to worry much. I did not take your words to heart. I will only say this, do not follow the wrong person again. Here, Lynch tells Junj, you go and fight this girl in the arena. You will fight Juke, and remember everything I told you. She replies, yes, master, whatever you told me, I will do exactly that. I am here to prove myself. I am a student of Jan King. At this moment, my cultivation level is at Universal Degree Ram. Please, enlighten me. Oki starts laughing and says, you? An expert of Universal Degree Ram? I don't think you will even be able to withstand one full blow from me. You are going to die in just one punch. All the other students start shouting at her, junior sister, please come down. You won't be able to win this fight. Come down from there as soon as possible. We accept our defeat in advance. Meanwhile, everyone murmurs, yes, Saint King. How can he be so selfish? He sent Junj, a mere girl, to win this match. Does he really believe she can win? Saint King is a very selfish person. Even Master Jan King steps forward and asks Lynch, tell me, you sent Janki to fight, will she be able to win? Lynch confidently replies, yes, I believe she can win this match. Just then, Cuckoo releases her power and warns Janki, you still have a chance. You can accept defeat now. But Janki stands firm and declares, no, I will not accept defeat. I must fight. Both of them prepare to battle. Cuckoo smirks and says, now that you, ready to fight, I won't hold back either. She releases her power while standing firm, as she is a strength-type fighter. Due to this, the power of her fist is immense. She channels energy into her fist and throws a devastating punch. A massive shockwave erupts as a gigantic energy punch moves forward. Janki swiftly dodges by leaping over the attack. She lands behind Cuckoo and immediately counterattacks, swinging her sword. Cuckoo smirks, not bad. You dodged my attack so easily. Janki then launches a 9-move derivative sword technique, rapidly slashing toward Cuckoo. But Cuckoo sneers, did you think your sword's power alone would defeat me? You must have forgotten, I have my own defense-type attacks. A massive shield forms around Cuckoo's body, absorbing the sword strikes. As the attacks collide with the shield, Janki quickly jumps backward, preparing her next move. Now, She is about to unleash the 10th form of the one derivative sword technique. She starts moving in a circular motion, dashing with incredible speed. If I want to win this match, everything depends on this next move. If I execute this move well, then I will win this match. Then, Elder Junge is standing outside, laughing, and says, "It is absolutely useless. No matter how many times you attack here, this is a very special technique of our family. This is called the Kung defense technique. Your sword or the key of your sword will not be able to break this Kung defense technique here." Lingji is also watching the match. He asks Elder Jank, "What do you think about this?" Elder Jank replies, "I am not able to understand anything at the moment." "What is Jank doing there? Look at her. Why is she moving in a circle? Is she trying to see his flash?" To which he responds, "Yes, you have understood correctly." Jank is moving around his shield, searching for a weak point. When she finally finds it, she swiftly attacks from the front and thrusts her sword inside his shield. Gyoki is shocked. What? How did her sword enter the shield? Jank had spotted his flag, and after seeing it, she struck precisely at the weak point. Now, Cuckoo has no time to escape from inside his shield. As soon as the sword collides, collision symbol boom. Collision symbol, a tremendous explosion occurs. Even later Zhao Zhao is shocked. As the smoke clears, Jank emerges, slashing above his shoulder. Crossed swords, slash. Crossed swords, he is badly injured. Coming out, he gasps, "How can this happen? This is impossible." Their teammates, watching from the sidelines, erupt in excitement. "Our genius sister has won. Our junior sister is really strong." The sector chief announces, "The winner has been decided. Yes, come down quickly. There is no need for further battle." Meanwhile, Jank is thinking, "The power of Haki has been exhausted. If I fight again, I won't survive. I must step down." Chunch immediately jumps down and declares, "Saint King, I have won this match." Both the Saint King and the sector chief nod approvingly. "You have done a very good job." After that, Lingji turns to Elder Jung. "Elder Jung, I'm thirsty." Surprisingly, Elder Jung responds, "Okay, Saint King, I will bring water for you." The other elders are stunned. What? How did Lingji manage to make Elder Junking do that? She was always arrogant and full of attitude. One of them whispers, "I think Saint King has some hidden technique that allows him to control anyone." Elder Dijin sighs, "It seems we have lost a big opportunity. We should have supported that boy." The other two elders nod, "Yes, we feel the same. We should have supported him. Now, we've lost a chance." On the other side, a girl named Juki was fighting. She had won her first fight here. After winning the first fight, now it was time for the second. She climbed down from the fence and approached her master, Jao Young. "Master, please forgive me," she said. "That girl easily spotted a flaw in my shield. After seeing my weak point, she attacked, and that's why I lost." Jao Young responded, "You don't need to worry at all. You did nothing wrong. In this fight, you were not defeated by that girl but by the boy standing behind her. I believe he must have told her about the flaw in your shield. Who is this special boy standing with Master Jack King?" he wondered. Jao Young then turned to another student, Ji Jane. "Ji Jane, it's your turn now. I want you to kill your opponent when you go there." Ji Jane bowed and replied, "Okay, Master. I am going now." He quickly jumped into the arena and announced, "My name is Ji Jane, and I am at the 5th level of Reincarnation Realm. I want one of you to step forward and fight me. Motivate me." Upon hearing this, the spectators became fearful. "This guy is at the 5th level of reincarnation," someone murmured. "That means he's even more powerful than the woman before. Who will fight him now?" Others whispered, "Will junior sister Janhee fight again? That's impossible, we don't have any other disciples." The sector chief turned to Lin. "Who is going to fight from our side? We don't have any other fighters. Whom will you send?" Lin took a deep breath and responded, "There is no student from our 12 palaces who can fight him. If I must go, does that mean I have to fight myself?" The sector chief objected, "You cannot go. Your cultivation base is too low. You are not allowed to fight." Lin smirked. "Maybe you forgetting something, who I am. I don't fight based on cultivation alone. You are probably underestimating me. I neither have a brilliant key nor the power of cultivation, yet I will win this fight." Hearing this, the crowd fell silent. Then, Lin leaped into the arena and faced Ji Jane. "All right," Lin said, "you attack first." The onlookers gasped. "Wait! That's our Saint King!" Someone exclaimed. "Why has our Saint King entered the stage? Saint Kings are not as powerful as our Princess Gigi." "His cultivation base is too low," another murmured. "Why is a Saint King fighting? Shouldn't he be lying on a silk bed, enjoying his powerful life? Ji Jane stepped forward, unleashing his power. A dark aura surrounded him. Master June King's eyes widened. That's an Earth-grade high-level cultivation technique. It's far stronger than Jakyu's. Master Long reassured him. Don't worry too much. The person standing in front of him, our Lin, is an expert. That technique will be useless against him. Lin smirked and addressed Ji Jane. I don't kill someone without knowing their name first. Tell me your name, so I can remember it after I kill you. Ji Jane sneered. You are the one who will die here. A dying man doesn't need to know his opponent's name. With that, Ji Jane lunged forward to attack, but Lin effortlessly dodged his punch. Ji Jane's eyes widened in shock. How did he dodge so easily? Lin, now in the perfect counter position, raised his fist and struck Ji Jane with a double punch. Ji Jane collapsed, blood gushing from his mouth. The spectators gasped. How can our Saint King be this powerful? An elder exclaimed. With just one attack, he has thrown his opponent to the ground. Elder Jav Shab and his disciples were equally stunned. Lin stood calmly in place. Ji Jane, struggling, muttered, I have to retreat. This is bad. He's much stronger than me. Ji Jane quickly leaped backward and exploded a burst of energy to create distance. Lin smirked again. Who told you that you can run from fire? He pointed his finger forward, releasing energy that pierced Ji Jane's body. Ji Jane screamed as he fell, blood pooling around him. Before dying, he gasped, Who are you? Lin stepped closer. Didn't I tell you? I won't give you my name. If you really want to know, go to hell and ask the King of Hell himself. At that moment, Lin raised his hand, summoning swords in the sky. The sword shot down, piercing Ji Jane's body. Ji Jane let out one final breath. He was dead. The arena fell silent. Blood stained the ground. Elder Jojo's face twisted in rage. How dare you? You killed one of our students. He turned to Lin, furious. We came here for a fair fight, not for murder. Lin chuckled. Tell me, Elder Jojo, who asked him to step forward? He came willingly, and in a sparring match, death is always a possibility. Didn't you know that? Jojo clenched his fists. This boy, he's the one who exposed the flaw in the Kong defense technique. Meanwhile, Lin stood tall, smirking. Does he think this is over? No. The real fun is just beginning. El Jiaoming says, the cult weapon techniques of swordsmanship of this boy are very good. It is not that he is less than anyone, I think he is at par with Elder Junking. Meanwhile, Elder Junking responds, you think he is at par with me? I think he has gone far ahead of me because there is no such swordsman in the entire Hungam continent. There must be someone whose swordsmanship cult weapon level is equal to this boy, he is an expert. Master Lu stands there, deep in thought. I thought that our Saint King could only see far away and predict what is going to happen next, but I did not know that his strength is also incredible. He is truly worthy of being a Saint King. At that moment, Sector Chief calls out to Linji, Saint King, come down quickly now. You do not need to fight anymore. At the same time, she thinks to herself, I think this guy has learned his lesson. Now he won't agree to a third fight here at all. But Linji moves forward and picks up Jijuan's storage ring. Holding it in his hand, he declares, this game is not over yet. If anyone else among you wants to fight, step forward. If two of you wish to fight together, then both of you may come. The onlookers are shocked. Has our Saint King gone mad? They whisper among themselves. Both of them are here, calling contestants to fight together. Do they really think they can defeat two opponents alone? On the other side, two boys, burning with anger, turn to their master, Jojo, Master Jojo. Let us go there. They have killed our friend Jijin. We must take revenge. If we kill this boy now, we will prevent a problem in the future. Josha, however, warns them, you fools. Do not act in haste. This boy can recognize the flaws in your techniques very easily. If both of you fight him now, your fate will be the same as Jijin's, your dead bodies will be lying on the ground. Just then, a girl quickly jumps to Jijin's dead body and exclaims, Master, this is very bad. Jijin's storage ring is missing. The revelation shocks everyone. What? What do you mean the storage ring is missing? Meanwhile, Linji raises the storage ring in his hand and smirks, you people are talking about this storage ring, aren't you? Tell me, will you fight or not? Seeing the ring in his hand, their faces turn pale. Inju steps forward. How long do you expect me to stand here in the center of the temple? Tell me quickly, are you going to fight me or not? A furious girl walks up to Sector Chief and shouts, what nonsense is this? Your boy first killed one of our men, and now he has stolen his storage ring. Return Jijin's storage ring to us immediately, or this won't end well for you. Sector Chief remains calm and asks, do you have any proof that this storage ring belongs to Jijin? Linji smirks and challenges them, you claim this storage ring belongs to your student, Ji Young? Fine. If you can tell me what's inside this ring, I will return it to you. At this moment, Jack Yu steps forward confidently. I know what's inside. There are exactly 200,000 bright iron coins inside this ring. But as Linji activates the ring, countless bright iron crystals spill out. A huge gasp spreads through the crowd. Linji taunts, you said there were only 200,000 coins? But look, there are over 500,000 bright iron coins inside. That means this ring cannot belong to Ji Young. This ring is now mine. Hearing this, Yakyu turns red with rage. He kicks his fallen comrade's body. You fool. Why didn't you tell me earlier that so much money was inside your ring? Lather Chow Chow glares at Linji and warns, boy, I advise you to return that ring to me immediately. If you don't, something very bad will happen to you. At that moment, the sky darkens. A massive phoenix bird appears above them. Seated atop it is none other than Master Janju. Neju leaps down, landing gracefully in front of Linji. Holding out an object, he announces, King, I have brought what you asked for. Linji's eyes gleam with satisfaction. Perfect. As I had ordered, he has brought the Phoenix Crisis Spear, a 9th-level weapon. Now, everything is going according to my plan. Lutterja hands the weapon to Janji, explaining, this weapon is incredibly powerful, with astonishing abilities. However, there is a restriction placed on it by the Red Human Pavilion. Without breaking that restriction, we cannot unleash its full power. Linji smiles confidently, you do not need to worry. Breaking this restriction is child's play for me. With a swift motion, he unlocks the spear and hurls it to the ground. A massive explosion follows, shaking the entire area. Linji examines the spear. This weapon is truly remarkable. However, there is still a seal on its tip. That seal can only be removed by someone from the Red Heaven Pavilion. Upon seeing the spear, Yavshav is stunned. Wait. This spear? This is the one we had commissioned for ourselves. How did it end up in their hands? This was supposed to be a gift from the Refined clan to our Red Heaven Pavilion. I came here today to receive it, but I thought I would have some fun fighting first. After that, we will go back with the spear. This spear has fallen into their hands, but how will they remove the seal on it? So, Ali takes out a badge from his hand, the badge of the Red Heaven Pavilion. After seeing a student badge, Elder Zhao Zhao is even more surprised and says, how did this boy get the Red Heaven Order? How does he even know that we can use this Red Heaven Order to remove the seal on the spear? He continues, this Red Heaven Order must have been received from inside our brother's ring. Lint explains, the Refile people were going to give this gift to the Red Heaven Pavilion to please them. That is why they had put a seal on it, the seal of the Red Heaven clan, which can only be removed with the help of the Red Heaven Order. I had planned all this beforehand. I knew that those people were afraid. They were making it for you, and it also had a seal. That is why I sent Master Ju there first, so that he could bring the spear. After that, you came here with your decisions, allowing me to get this seal too. Lint smirks and says, thank you very much for bringing this Red Heaven Pavilion order to me yourself. With its help, I can now remove this seal. At the same time, he breaks the seal, and as it shatters, a powerful energy bursts out from within. He channels that energy into the spear, and the seal begins to release. Lint grips the weapon tightly and launches it forward. A tremendous surge of energy erupts from within it. Everyone is astonished. How can this spear be so powerful? In no time, the seal on the spear completely vanishes. Lynch then turns to Elder Lu and declares, Elder Lu, I told you that I would give you a new weapon. Take this. This is a 9th-level weapon. It's yours. Use it well. He throws the spear toward Elder Lu, who is a skilled spear user. As soon as Elder Lu grasps it, he exclaims, Saint King, thank you very much. The moment he holds the spear, a phoenix made of fire emerges from within it, radiating an immense and powerful energy. The sector chief observes and remarks, it seems the spear has chosen its master. It has recognized its true wielder. Elder Lu nods and, without hesitation, cuts his thumb. He presses his blood against the spear, completing the bonding ritual. As soon as the bond is formed, an overwhelming surge of energy erupts from the weapon. Master Lu then declares to his spear, from today onwards, I am your master. Support me in every battle. He reflects, I should have first gone to the tool-defining sector and retrieved my spear from there. The Wang Hessian clan turned out to be very clever. They had planned everything and snatched our belongings with ease. Elder Di Jiang and Elder Jamin embrace each other and say, from today onwards, we must treat the Saint King with the utmost respect. Who knows? If we please him, he may bless us with such a powerful 9th-level weapon too. Now, after unleashing his powers, Lint moves forward and declares, if Elder Zhao Shao himself wishes to fight me, I can defeat him as well. My power has increased significantly, and my weapon is stronger than ever. Elder Lu steps forward and asks Linj, do you need my help? If you wish, I can wipe out all these people in a single strike. Long Lin joins in, saying, yes, I am also ready for battle. If you want, I will fight alongside you. Upon hearing this, Elder Zhao is stunned. How can this be possible, he wonders, watching everyone prepare for battle. But Lin stops them both and says, no, I think they are about to leave. Let's not waste our time. At the same time, Lin warns the opposing group, do not even think of touching the Wang Xian clan again. If you do, your fate will be sealed. So bad that even the Red Heaven Pavilion won't be able to save you. Elder Zhao clenches his fists and replies, I will always remember this. Then he asks, can I at least know your name? Lin smirks and coldly replies, no, you are not worthy of knowing my name. Now leave. Humiliated, Elder Zhao turns back and departs with the dead bodies of his remaining disciples. Meanwhile, the students cheer joyfully, proclaiming, the Saint King is truly incredible. He has led us to a great victory. The sector chief steps forward and tells Linj, it seems you don't even need to refine tools anymore. Instead, go and thank Elder Naju. He already knew about this sector, and it is only because of him that all of this was possible. Jaju is thinking there, what are you doing here? It seems that he is doing everything to improve the relationship between me and Kinji. On top of that, both of them are talking like this. I think that the relationship between these two is not an ordinary one. It means that our demon's objective of Sealand is going to be completed very soon. If I could not complete this mission, then our New York will definitely complete it. Actor Chief tells him, Elder Nu, you have done a very good job here. Looking at your achievements, I think you will be rewarded according to your merits. You tell me if you need anything. You can request me. And at the same time, she thinks that Linz himself wants me to behave very well with Elder Nu so that I can help him in hiding here, and he feels that their relations are getting better here. Supreme Elder tells Janj, Sector Chief, you do not need to say this. The problem of our sector is my problem too. At the same time, she thinks that I will have to trust the fact that Saint King gave me that antidote. I think that this is the NV who came from Demon Sealand. I will have to trust him for everything. This is what will get me the achievements. Your Linjin tells the people that the situation has been settled here, but this issue is also very big. He tells all the elders, come with me. I have to discuss something very important with you people. After taking them all, he goes inside the room. After going inside the main hall, he takes out a paper from his pocket and writes some things inside the paper. He makes a list and tells them, I want that before the Hong Mang battle starts, all of you find these things and bring them for me. I have written some special things on it. All those things are very rare, but you have to bring them as soon as possible. It is better that you find all these things and bring them to me as soon as possible. Come, let's quickly see this list. So, they pick up this list and see the things written on it. They say, Master, whatever is written on it, we will bring all those things for you as soon as possible. After all of them leave from there, the sector chief tells him, it seems that you have thought of a new idea here again. Now tell me, what are you going to do here? Why have you ordered all these special things here? I think all these things are useless for you, they are of no use to you. Then, Lin tells him, you do not need to worry at all. When the time comes, you will know why I am ordering all these things. Along with that, he tells her, one more thing, I am going to take Janhee with me to Clear Pond. Do you have any problem with this? She tells him, but why are you taking that little Janhee with you? Don't you think that she is also very small? Lin goes ahead and tells her, what do you mean by this? That she is very small? What are you talking about here that she is small? In what sense are you talking? The chief of the contractor tells her, I am talking about something else here. Then, our Lin, looking at his chest, tells him, yes, this is really true that she is very small and her small ones too. But still, what to do? I need her. That's why I am taking her with me. Actor Jeev, after listening to her, Sham's face turns red, and he tells her, go away. Go away from where you want to go. Take her with you. If you don't leave from here right now, I will get very angry. Then, in the next scene, Clear Pond is shown. Our Linji takes Chi with him and goes to Clear Pond. He tells Linji, I am going inside Clear Pond to do cultivation. You stay here and take care of me there because if any danger comes to me, then I will have to protect you. Ji tells him, okay, master, I will stay here and protect you. If anything happens, I will definitely save you. And Linji quickly goes inside the water. When he goes inside the water, Gigi is already present there. He says to her, Gigi, what are you doing here? Then, Gigi goes forward and says to her, my sister told me that you are here to heal your wounds. If you are going to come to Clear Pond to do more cultivation, then I also came here quickly so that I can see you. R.A. Lin says to him, is it not that you have come here only because you suspected me? That I have brought Janhee with me. What if I do something else with your batsman? Then Shusher tells him, no, I did not think anything like that. I know that you cannot do anything like this with anyone except me. She tells him, I have heard that today you have taught a very good lesson to the elder of the Red Human Pavilion and scared them away. Since then, you have entered our Venson clan. Your cultivation is growing very well, and you are becoming very strong. Lin says, you tell me how I am becoming stronger in your eyes. Princess Shashi goes forward and kisses him, then says, you are good at everything. At the same time, they sit there for a while and chat. After sitting, Gigi tells him, okay, now I am leaving from here. After Gigi leaves, Lin lies down in the water and says, now the time has come. I will absorb the energy of all those crystals that I got from inside that boy Jijin's ring. Lin sits in the same water, activates the ring, takes out all the crystals from inside it, and throws them into the water. After all those crystals fall into the water, their energy increases more than before, and Lin starts absorbing their energy into his body. As he absorbs the energy, the crystals change into energy form and start entering Lin's body. As this happens, Lin forcefully tries to break through, and whenever anyone tries to forcefully make a breakthrough, the sky starts shaking. Thunderbolts fall from above, and Lin says, look here, divine treble is about to fall on me from the sky. A lot of cold electricity is going to fall on my body. While Lin is at a critical stage of making a breakthrough, Jianji also feels this. Jianji says, it seems the thunderbolt is about to fall on Master. I have to save Saint King. So, Jianji quickly jumps forward and tries to block the electricity using her 10th form of sword derivative sword technique to prevent it from falling on Lin. As soon as the attack collides with the asset, she herself falls backward. Meanwhile, Master Lunglin is standing far away on the other side, watching this, and says, what is this? Why is cold electricity falling from the sky? It seems as if someone is trying to make a breakthrough here. It looks like our Saint King is forcefully trying to break through. The sector chief also senses something. The sector chief says, a very powerful cold climate has descended here, cold electric bolts are falling down. It seems as though someone is completing a breakthrough in the reincarnation drama. Chi has completed her task and blocks the electricity a little bit while Lin blocks the rest by raising his hand. After that, he looks ahead and sees that the chain is falling from top to bottom. He quickly moves forward, blocking it. He catches Janki and makes her sit on the ground, asking, are you okay? Janki replies, yes, I am absolutely fine. He tells her, sit here quietly in front of me. I will help you break through using this cold climate. I want you to complete another breakthrough in the sword cult drama so that both of us can get some relief here. If there is any benefit, he makes her sit in front of him and, at the same time, is muting his energy in her body so that he can help her break through. He hits his hand on her back, then a lot of energy goes inside her body, due to which she hits a tremendous blow. After that, she again starts doing cult weight at the same place. He tells Lynch that, at this time, you have reached the 3rd level and have also achieved the 3rd level of reincarnation. I think that you can defeat an enemy more powerful than you very easily. It will be very easy for you to kill a more powerful enemy. Then Jianji tells her, Saint King, all this is possible because of you. If it has been possible, then thank you very much. Then Junji says, you do not need to say all this here. Inge tells him, when you tried to save me by attacking the divine treble, when I needed you very much, at that time, you helped me. Due to which, I was able to complete the breakthrough easily. That is why I am giving you this gift here. He tells Linge, you sit here in this pond and wait till all your powers get adjusted, because it will take time for them to get adjusted. I am going from where I am going first. Then our Junji comes out from there, and our Lin Joy comes out from there. Master Lung Lin is already waiting for Master Jiang and Master Luce. All of them are standing in front of him. Master Long Lin says to him, just a while ago, I saw something strange here. I saw the thunder treble shans above the sky. I thought that it must be our Saint King, so it seems that Saint King has completed the breakthrough here. Then he also comes with his. He takes out a bottle from nearby and says, Saint King, as you ordered me, I have brought this blood for you, which is a flame beast's blood. Then Master Zhang tells him, I have also brought an item. She tells him, the tendons of the dragon that I have will also be very helpful in increasing your cult formation. Master Lu brings a piece of wood and says, as you had asked me to bring a trunk, this is the trunk of Wanli Do, and I have brought this for you. Then our Lin says to them, thank you very much. You people have worked very hard and found all those things which I had written on the list. And at the same time, he is thinking, it is a very good thing that I have got all these materials. All these materials can increase the cult formation very fast. But I am not going to use them for my cult formation. Rather, I will use them for some other purpose. Lin, after taking all 3 items from them, goes to the Suda main hall where the master is sitting. The sector master is sitting. He comes to the sector master, then the sector master says to him, "So, finally, you have come here." The sector chief has also brought an item for him. She has a dagger. There is a talisman with the dagger. She says to him, "I have prepared the things that you told me about." Lin picks up that talisman from them and says to her, "Although the quality of this life and the talisman is very bad, but still I can use it." He also says to Lin, "I think that at this time, you must have some questions in your mind. You can ask whatever question you want to ask." The sector chief says to her, "Why did you need all these materials?" "Because I have checked all the books, and if all these materials are collected inside those books, then only one method can be completed from them. Are you going to use that method here?" He says to her, "Yes, you have guessed it absolutely right. Yes, I am going to do the same thing that you told me. I have guessed that I am going to make a very high-grade puppet here. That puppet will be useful for us in this tournament." Lin activates his fire there, and by mixing all those materials, he is going to make a puppet here. Along with this, he prepares the preparations for making the puppet, and along with this, he makes a cut on his finger and includes its blood. After adding his blood, he mixes wood and tendons and also the blood, which is the blood of the flame beast. After mixing all three things there, it will be refined, and very soon my puppet will be ready here. Lin Joy says that if I fail to make the puppet here, then I will fail here, and along with that, the puppeteer who is making me here will also have to face a lot of backlash. That is, I will suffer a lot of damage. Lin closes his fist there and starts making the puppet. There is tremendous energy coming out. The daughter chief also quickly composes himself. Lin says, "Here, my puppet is complete." Then, his puppet is in front of him. The puppet comes down in front of him, and after coming down, it also hits a tremendous chief because a lot of energy is coming out of its body. But there is a little defect in this puppet. It turns its head downwards and says, "Hello, master." That actor chief gets very disappointed after seeing it. She was thinking that maybe this is a high-grade puppet and will be exactly like a human. She says to Lin, "You said that this is a high-grade puppet, but I think it is not working properly." Lin replies, "Yes, you are absolutely right. This is a high-grade puppet. It's okay that it looks a little dirty, but still, I have succeeded here. I have made a puppet." Along with that, he is thinking, although the quality of this puppet is not so bad, it's possible that I am missing a soul sermon talisman. If it is matched with this, then it will be completely fine. On top of that, its beauty is also a little less. The puppet bangs its head on the ground while standing there and says, "Hello, Master Sector Chief." Then again, Lin says, "Do you really call this a success? Look, this is not working properly at all." Lingji says, "Yes, I told you that there is some flaw in this puppet, and it needs to be improved a lot. Yes, I will improve it. I will fix it before the tournament starts." Along with that, he activates his ring and pulls it inside his ring. Lingji says, "For now, you do not need to worry much about it because the tournament is going to start very soon. Before the tournament starts, we have to improve it because it is going to be very useful for us in the tournament." Lin says, "I just came straight to you after completing the breakthrough here. I went to Master Lunglin with Master Li and held John. I am going to practice. I cannot fight with you. Your level has increased a lot. I think that very soon, you are going to complete the breakthrough in Transcendence. And when you reach Transcendence, your powers will be more than mine." After hearing this, Miss is thinking, how is this possible? This girl knew in advance that I am going to make a breakthrough here. Lingji, who are you after all? How is his cultivation increasing so fast? When he came here, he was only an expert of mortal realm, but now he has become an expert of spirit realm. The outside of the chest is shown, where all those fighters are fighting among themselves. Master Luz is fighting with our Janki, and Master Zhang is fighting with Master Lunglin. They are doing a practice match there. Aline comes there and tells them, "All of you stop for a while." They stop their practice right there. When they stop, Master Ling calls him, "Saint King, now what happened here? Were we practicing wrongly that you have asked us to stop?" Lunglin says to him, "No, I am stopping you here because I want to spar with you. I want to fight with you." Then he tells everyone else to stand aside. "Elder Lu, you come first and attack me." Elder Lu says to him, "Saint King, how can I attack you? You saved my life. You are my benefactor. I cannot even dare to do this to you." Lunglin says to him, "I am talking about practicing with you, not about giving a serious fight. Okay, I will attack you first. When I attack you, after that, you will have to attack me, and then we will see whether you can harm me or not." He says to him, "Okay, then." He prepares his man there to attack him and tells him, "No, you do not need to attack me first. I will attack you first." Lin attacks Joey. When Lin attacks him with his hair, Lin stops his hair right there using his dongli. After seeing this, All the people get very surprised. Lin says to him, Elder Lu, I think you are not using your full powers. You should use full powers. Elder Lu steps back and, while releasing his powers, says, okay, then take care of yourself, because now I am going to use full powers here. When he moves forward to attack our Lin using the full powers of his hair, Lin easily dodges his attack and catches his hair with his hand. After catching his hair, he puts his finger in front of his forehead. When he puts his finger in front of his forehead, Alter Lu falls backwards with the force. He falls quite far away, while our Lin snatches his hair from his hand. After snatching his hair, he stands in front of him. Master Lu gets hurt on his forehead. Master Lu says, how can it be so strong? It doesn't look so strong at all. Lin says to them, okay, now all of you move forward together to attack me. Now I am going to use this spear here. Master Lu moves it and says, Saint King, this spear has already chosen its master. If you try to use this spear forcefully, then you can get injured due to backlash. You will not be able to use this spear. Lin says, you don't need to worry at all. You should worry about how you are going to snatch your spear back from my hand because the spear is with me. You will need it back? Then the rest of the elders also come forward and say, okay then, we will also attack together. He holds that spear in his hand and says, now just watch carefully what I am going to do here. He passes through them with great speed with his spear. When he attacks them, a lot of energy is coming out from there. That energy is coming out because of that hair, and Mailing says that now you know what the 3 fundamental balance cult method is. You know that right now I am in spirit cult ram, but even in spirit cult ram, the power of this way is not that much, which is of a person of normal spirit cult ram. On hearing this, all 3 of them get very surprised and say, you are really using the 3 fundamental balance cult method. At that time, cold trepan starts falling again from above the sky. The cold tablet starts falling from above. It falls directly on our Lin because our Lin is trying to make a breakthrough here again. Our Lin says, the thunder treble has come here again. It means that the 3 fundamental balance cultivation technique is really very good. On using it, I have made the second breakthrough here. If he has achieved this, then all that thunder electricity is about to fall on him. All 3 Yard jump up quickly and say, we have to save our Saint King from the thunder climate. Let's move ahead quickly and attack this. Thunder Cape. Chi is also with them, and all 4 of them together attack that thunder electricity. Akai's people are able to block it, while the rest of the people of Wangjian sector are looking at that side and say, what is happening here today? What kind of monster do we have that cold climate, i.e., thunder electricity, has fallen here twice in a day? Is someone doing a double breakthrough here? It seems that our sector is going to rise again. Is this a sign of this? Lin also starts laughing there and says, it seems that heaven is also very jealous of the fact that I am completing the cult phase here so quickly. She does not want me to take my cult phase forward after doing the breakthrough so quickly. That is why I am repeatedly being attacked by my team. A clump is falling from the sky above. He says, I know this very well that the shame of heaven says this. If we break it here and try to forcefully break through, then heaven will not leave us. It will bring a calamity upon us due to which we may get killed. But I cannot stop here, and it cannot stop me. Due to which, thunderbolts fall on him again from the sky. But this time, there are many masters there to save him, so all those masters deal with the thunder electricity, due to which our Lingji easily completes the breakthrough. After the thunder calamity ends, Lingji tells them, I think you should stay here and deal with this thunder calamity because this will bring a lot of improvements in your own cult. I have to go do some other work for now, so I am leaving from here. Everyone stay here, keep doing this work, and keep practicing. All the people tell him, Master, thank you very much. We will stay here and wait for the cult and practice. Mana Lin again goes inside the clear water. After going into the clear water, the sector chief is also near him. He goes and again brings energy inside the body of the sector chief. The sector chief says to him, you have again made a very big mistake here. That is, once again thunderbolts fell from the sky. Everyone has seen it. Lin says to him, yes, I know. I took Master Lu's weapon from there, and by using that weapon, I absorbed its energy, due to which thunderbolts fell on me because I was making a breakthrough. The sector chief says to him, I have heard that very soon an auction is going to start here in Night King City, in just 2 days. I think if you go there, after going there, you can get something that can be useful for you. Such things are always brought to the auction, which are very rare. Lin says to Night King City, it is the commercial capital. It is such a place of the whole continent where very high-rank nobles have always been going. There are many high-rank visitors. They go there and specially participate in that auction. Tell me, what is new in that city this time? What is going to come in the auction this time? So the sector chief says to him, I have come to know that the final item of the auction that is going to happen this time is going to be the egg of a mysterious beast. Nobody knows what is inside that egg. Even the auction house does not know about this. They also do not know what that egg is made of, but the spiritual energy coming out of it is very powerful. That is why they feel that this is a very special egg. He tells him, so it sounds very good. He also asks him, tell me, how much money do you have lying here? There should be some money in your treasury because I am going to do a lot of shopping after going there. She tells him, I think we will have about 100 million. So, are you really going to go and participate in that auction? Lin says, yes, I will have to go there. We will have to see what is special there this time and what special I can get from there. I am not going there just because you told me here, but I wanted to go there earlier also. I am going to get something there which is very important for my puppet. I need that thing for the improvements of my puppet. Apart from this, we are going to win the Hang Mang tournament very soon, so after winning it, we will also need the key of Do River so that we can go inside it. The sector chief tells Jeev, after winning the Hang Mang tournament, we will get a chance to go to Do River anyway. Then which key are you talking about here? Which key is of Do River? There is no key of Do River. We will go to the river, and there we will kill and we will win this tournament. Lingji had told him, after winning this tournament, the Do River, in which we will get a chance to go, is only and only the upper layer of Do River. We will not get much benefit by going to the upper layer. It is going to happen that there is a dense key layer below it, which is very powerful. If we go there, we will get more benefit, but to go there, we will need a key. Lin tells him, what is the secret of Do River? He tells him, there is a dense key layer below Do River. Inside that dense key layer, there is a person. That person is very powerful, and all the powers are coming out of his body, but at this time, he is on the verge of death. He is going to die very soon. This means that after this tournament, the energy of Do River will end. This is the last tournament, and the last chance for everyone. Whoever goes to that Do River, he will get his legacy powers. Chapter Jeev asks him, how is this possible? There is another layer below Do River, and inside that layer, there is a man who is still alive. How is this possible? How do you know about all this? Lin tells him, I told you that there are many secrets inside my mind. There are so many secrets inside the mind that you can't even imagine them. He says to her, now, I am going to get ready here so that I can go to Night King City. Then Jeev says to him, now tell me, who are you going to take with you to Night King City? You will need someone there. Lin says to him, no, I am going to go there alone because after going there, I have a lot of old friends whom I am going to meet. There is no use in taking anyone from here. He also tells him, in my essence, I want all of you to work very hard here, and I want you to get yourself to the transcendent drama here as soon as possible. The sooner, the better. The stronger you are, the stronger our sector will be. This time, the tournament is going to be much more dangerous than before because apart from me, there are many people who know that this time's tournament is going to be the last tournament. After that, any decision from their Do River is not going to be of any use. So in the next scene, the ship is shown. Lin, after completing the preparation, goes to his flying ship. He comes and stands nearby, and Alter comes there to say goodbye to him. He again tells them, I have told all of you the ways to increase your cult plantation, and all of you have to increase your cult plantation by following the same methods. When I come back here, I will see the improvement in the strength of all of you. All of them say to him, Saint King, you do not need to worry at all. We will do exactly as you said and increase our cultivation. We wish you a safe journey here. Lin quickly sits on his ship, and the ship starts flying. But when Lin is flying, it also passes over the demon sea land on the way, where Master Sumero is imprisoned inside that seal. In his last life, when Lin was in the reincarnation cycle, he had saved Master Sumero once. However, because his reincarnation cycle restarts again, Master Sumero is still alive. Nalin is imprisoned there till now. Then, Lin Johi says, next time, I will definitely come here for you and will definitely free you from this. Now, my reincarnation cycle is over. If I free you this time, you will truly be free, but the special technique you taught me, the Great Sun Do method, is very special. Nalin releases his Great Sun Do technique while standing there, and pink-colored flames emerge from his body. He says, this Great Sun Do method releases body-refined fire energy. The fire catches his ship, and the wooden ship begins to burn with the same flames. Lin says, I didn't remember that I'm in my flying ship. What should I do now? I am very high up. I haven't even reached Night King City yet. It seems I will have to find someone else's warship here to travel and reach Night King City. He jumps from the top of the ship. He says, I feel that I'm about 1,000 feet above. If I go down from here, maybe I'll find a ship heading in that direction, toward Night King City. As he falls, he sees a ship below with some people standing face to face. Aline says, I found a ship. He comes straight down and tells them, hello, my name is Lin Joey. There has been an accident in my warship, and now I need to ride on yours to reach Night King City. Will you drop me off there? When he lands, a thug steps forward and tells him, no way. We won't give you a ride on this ship. Get off. After landing, Lin says, I think you are the owner of this warship, but can't you treat me with respect? What's the need to talk so rudely? Then, the girl standing nearby says, no, he's not the owner of the warship. I am. These people have come to loot us. Lin looks at her and says, so, you're the owner of this warship. Do you need my help? If you want, I can kill these bandits, pick them up, and throw them out of the ship. Lin immediately recognizes her and says, this is my old comrade, Lu Jiju. Miss Lu, seeing Lin, says, young master, I didn't know you had fallen from the sky. I think your cult base must be very powerful. It would be very good if you help me here. Annie drives away the bandit and says, girl, you're asking for help from someone you don't even know. If you don't want to die, keep your mouth shut and stand quietly. Lin says to her, I wish to die. Who among you is brave enough to come here and kill me? Come on, try to kill me. The main bandit tells him, I'm the vice president. You must know about the comradeship of the Flying Cloud sector. I'm their vice captain. We've come here to do our work. You don't need to interfere. Who are you to stand in our way? Malin, standing there, releases fire using the Great Sundo technique, setting his body on fire. He tells the bandit, what's the use of telling my name to a dying person? When the fire hits his body, the bandit screams. The bandit boss's entire body catches fire, and while screaming, he falls. His body burns as he falls. He cries out, please stop. Whatever you want from me, I'll give it to you. Just stop. Lin replies, no, I don't want anything from you. You can give me anything, but it won't help you. With that, the bandit's body burns, and he dies. His companions start running away, shouting, let's get out of here quickly. Lin uses his fire again, shooting at both of them, causing them to fall unconscious. He says, all of you will have to die here too. Lin moves forward, picks up the boss's ring, and Miss Lu expresses her gratitude. Thank you so much, young master. Lin replies, you are welcome. These were just small insects. It doesn't matter to me. He then asks, can I take the storage rings of these people? She says, yes, why not? You can keep the storage rings of all of them. She tells her companions, let's hurry and help the young master. Pick up the storage rings of these people and give them to him. The companions gather the rings and give them to Lin. Miss Lu hands them over and says, young master, these are the rings you wanted. Take them. Lin takes the rings and says, Miss Lu, are you going to the auction? I need to go to Night King City. Lin is thinking, since I left my reincarnation cycle, a lot has changed. Last time, nothing was like this. She replies, our Chamber of Commerce doesn't have enough financial resources to attend this auction. It only happens once a century, and they bring a lot of rare items. I don't think we can even afford the lowest quality items. She continues, on top of that, very powerful people are coming to this auction. Meanwhile, she's thinking, how does this boy know my name? At that moment, a small boy appears and says to her, big brother, how are you? He then turns to Lin and says, you are very handsome. Will you play with me? Miss Lu scolds him, Shani, what are you doing here? Don't disturb the young master. Let him rest. Lin says, young Miss Lu, don't worry. It's going to take a long time to reach Night King City, so I might as well play with someone here. Okay, boy, come here. The boy eagerly approaches, and Lin says, alright, let's play. I didn't expect to meet this child here. This trip to Night King City is going to be very interesting. After completing their journey, their warship reaches outside Night King City, where there is a gate. After crossing that gate, all these people will enter the city. The ships arriving there stop outside the main gate. Then, Miss Luma comes to Lin and says, please forgive me, but we cannot take our ships inside Night King City. It is forbidden to fly inside. That is why we have to stay here. Our ship is very small, and our Chamber of Commerce is also small, so we will have to enter through the smallest gate. Lin replies, I have no problem with this. You can pass through whichever gate you want. I just have to go inside the city. Along with this, Lin remembers something and says, I know that there is a special device above the door of Night King City. It is a device that measures your cultivation level and brilliant key power. There are very few people on the Mamang continent who can withstand 5,000 kilograms of power pressure and release powers up to 5,000 feet to make the light shine. As they stand there with their small ship, at that moment, another large flying ship arrives. The ship looks very beautiful and massive. Seeing this, Miss Lu gets very scared and says, "This is the warship of the Thundercloud clan." She quickly tells the people, "Everyone, move to the side. Move your ship away too. We cannot afford to offend them at all." A young master stands on that ship, the young master of the Thundercloud sector. He walks forward and says to the people, "All of you are weak and pathetic. Move out of my sight immediately. Today, no one will stand in my way. Whoever tries will not be spared. I am going to test the power of a special device here. My brilliant key power will surprise everyone, even the mayor of this city." He continues, "I will demonstrate power greater than his. That's why I don't want any of you to disturb me." Hearing this, Miss Lu says to Linz, "Sir, please forgive me, but we must listen to these people and stay back. Until that boy completes his test and enters Night King City with his ship, we won't be able to go inside." Linz calmly replies, "Miss Lu, I don't need to be bothered by such people. He is nothing but a weak insect." As their ship approaches the device, Li Yong quickly jumps over the ship and lands directly on the device. He exclaims, "Watch as this young master releases his brilliant key power. I will also break the city lord's record, as his record is too small." All the people of Night King City watch in anticipation. Miss Lu, along with her elders, is also present. One of the elders steps forward and says, "Li Yong is a genius. He has already reached the 7th level of reincarnation RAM at this age. Let's see if he can pass the test of this device and break the City King's record." Linz listens to the elder and responds, "You are absolutely wrong if you think that this boy's cultivation level and brilliant key power are perfectly aligned. If you believe that after passing this test, he can defeat even the City Lord, then you are mistaken." He continues, "The Lord of Night King City, John Wushen, has a very high cultivation level, but very little brilliant key power. It wouldn't be wrong to say that this boy is better than both Li Yong and the City Lord. However, the City Lord's record remains unbeaten. He had once withstood 9,000 kilograms of power pressure and lit up the light up to 9,000 feet. Till now, no one has been able to endure such an immense amount of energy pressure." Miss Lu asks Linz, "But Linz, isn't the power of brilliant key directly related to cultivation? I have always heard that the higher your cultivation, the stronger your brilliant key." Linz explains, "Brilliant key power is related to cultivation, but in this case, it doesn't matter. Here, you don't need brilliant key power alone. You can also use mind power to shape your cultivation. More brilliant key doesn't necessarily mean more strength. A person who learns to control brilliant key power on his own can wield it better than someone born with it. Those born with brilliant key often lack proper control because they never had to develop it themselves. That is why Jeon Wushen, the City Lord, is truly a genius. No one has broken his record yet because no one fully understands the trick behind this test. The key is that tolerating pressure has nothing to do with brilliant key and cultivation alone. Instead, one must use strategy to succeed." After listening to his words, the old elder starts thinking, "Who is this boy who is talking so arrogantly about the City Lord? To the extent that he even mentioned the young master of Cold Cloud here. He said that once he arrives, he will not be able to release even half of his power." The young master is looking ahead, and in front of him is a large stone, a device on which he is about to release his powers. After looking at the device, he laughs and says, "All of you are like insects. Please, look at me carefully. Soon, everyone will be on their knees, begging for forgiveness when I unleash my pressure." He quickly jumps onto the device and declares, "People of Night King City, look carefully because today, I am going to break your City Lord's record." Everyone watches him closely. The guards at the door say, "Let's start the test quickly and see what this boy is capable of. Does he really think he can break our City Lord's record? He's just daydreaming." As the test begins, pressure starts building around him. He stands there, feeling its weight pressing down on him. Meanwhile, light starts leaking from the towers. The more the light spills out, the more the cult of power's energy is released. Inside a ship, the people of the Thunder sector are observing and measuring the energy. 100 feet. 800 feet. 1000 feet. They exclaim as they record the rising power levels. The crowd cheers, "Young master. You, redoing amazing. Keep going, and you, LL definitely break the City Lord's record. You, getting closer to victory." Two elders, an old man and an old woman accompanying another master, whisper, "Chairman, we think you should greet the young master. If he passes this test, our future will shine by associating with him." Another elder disagrees, "We cannot send Miss Lu there. Li Jung is a very lustful man. If we send her and she falls for him, she will never escape his clutches. Miss Lu, overhearing their conversation, firmly states, I will decide this matter later. For now, I am taking no action against him. Her master frowns. Is this how you, going to act? As the chairman? I am giving you an opportunity. You must go and greet the young master. A simple greeting could form a strong alliance. After my death, you, LL have to manage your sector alone. You know our ships are running low, and our business is struggling. We need a connection with a powerful figure to secure our future. An old elder beside him sighs. Elder, I don't think this girl will listen. She will be an utterly useless chairman. She lacks the foresight to lead us well. Another elder suggests, let's go ourselves and alert Li Jiang. Who knows? He might reward us for our efforts and look favorably upon our sector. Without hesitation, the two elders leap from the ship and head toward Li Jiang, who is still undergoing the test. As they land, they stand nearby, watching intently. Jiang continues his test, but the pressure intensifies. Blood begins to flow from his nose and mouth. He grits his teeth. The pressure here is too much. I've already reached 4,000 feet, but if I push further, I don't think I'll make it. What a shame. I'll be humiliated. At that moment, the two elders approach and say, Congratulations, Master Li Jiang. Your talent is truly extraordinary. Hearing this, Li Jiang smirks and laughs. Oh, we found the perfect scapegoats. He suddenly cancels his test, jumps down, and grabs the two elders by their throats. His eyes burn with fury. You bastards! How dare you interfere with this young master's test? I was about to break the city lord's record, and you ruined everything. You both deserve to die. Miss Lu pleads, Li Jiang, please let them go. They only came to congratulate you. But the people from Shift Cape whisper to Miss Lu, please, Miss Lu, stay silent. If you say anything against him, he'll kill all of us. Li Jiang, unmoved by their pleas, mercilessly kills both elders. Watching this, Main Lin thinks to himself, this man is truly selfish. He killed them just to cover up his own failure so no one would insult him. Li Jiang wipes his hands and sneers, if you two hadn't interfered, I would have broken the record today. You deserved this. Just as he finishes, he senses someone else nearby. He looks up and sees the city lord's daughter, Ji Mingjui, standing alongside another young master, Ling Fang of Lington Hall. Ling Fang murmurs, Ji Mingji, I don't think we should be watching this. We came here to witness a young master's test, but instead, we're seeing Li Yong's brutality. He is a second-generation young master, his potential is limited. He barely reached 4,000 feet. Ji Mingji, however, is focused on something else. She narrows her eyes and says, who said I'm looking at Li Yong? I'm not interested in him. I'm watching the Pojin merchant ship over there. Look carefully. Do you see that boy sitting there? Ling Fang turns his gaze and sees the boy. Ji Mingji continues, did you notice how ruthlessly his people were killed? Yet, he just sat there, unmoved, as if nothing happened. He showed no emotion at all. That level of cold detachment is terrifying. I believe he is someone truly powerful. The daughter of the city lord, whose name is Jiming, and her friend, Ling Fang, both appear on top of the city gate. However, that boy, Li Yong, has killed both Miss Lu's granny and the Grand Elder. After killing them, he is very angry, so Lin Fang provokes him further. Meanwhile, the daughter of the city lord, Jiming, looks at Linj and says, I am more interested in that boy who is sitting there quietly. 2 of his people were killed, yet there is no expression on his face. That means he must be very powerful. Pang Fang responds, are you looking at that garbage? I think he is too scared to move. Don't you know that their Chamber of Commerce is very low profile? How could such people have a powerful warrior like him? I think he is just pretending to show off. Wang walks up and says, poor Liho, didn't you see? Someone has messed with you. A very low-quality Chamber of Commerce has ruined your plan while you were trying to show off in front of everyone. Are you really going to let them go just like that? Don't you realize that you have been insulted, and that too only because of the Fusion Chamber of Commerce? Wang becomes very angry after hearing these words and shouts at Lin Fang, how dare you insult me here? Do you think I am afraid of some people from the Fusion Chamber of Commerce? They have killed 2 of their elders, and because of them, my entire plan has been ruined. I have failed the test because of them. Do you think I am going to let them go? With anger, he looks at them and declares, none of you will escape from my hands. Miss Lu pleads with Master Liho, please forgive us. My people made a grave mistake, and you have already punished them. Please forgive the rest of us and let us go. I apologize on behalf of all of them. But he coldly replies, you do not need to say anything because none of you will survive. How dare your people mess with me? At that moment, a small boy with Lu quickly climbs onto Shiv's leg and stands there, saying, "You are a very bad person. You failed the test yourself because you were not capable of passing it, and now you're taking out all your anger on us. How dare you talk such nonsense to a small boy?" The rest of the people rush to stop him, saying, "Calm down, boy. What are you doing? You're making him even angrier. If he loses his temper, he will kill all of us." Just then, an attack is launched. Li Sun commands his people, attack them and destroy their ship. Fear spreads among the crowd. Ing sneers and says, "You lowly insect. How dare you speak like this in front of Master Li Yong, the young master of the Thundercloud sector? Your courage has grown too much. You are nothing but garbage and trash. Today, I am going to clean up all of you. None of you will escape alive." He then charges forward at great speed to attack. As he flies towards their ship, an immense pressure fills the air. People gasp, the pressure is unbearable. We can't even breathe properly. Desperately, they plead with their leader, Chairman. "Please do something. We need to escape as soon as possible." But the chairman shakes his head. "We cannot escape. They have surrounded us, sealing all exits. We are trapped." Meanwhile, young Miss Yumming says, "We have to step in and help them. If we don't, they will destroy their ship." Infant dismisses her concerns, saying, "Ming Shui, you don't need to worry about these insects. They are meant to die for offending Li Yong. Besides, weren't you watching that boy sitting there? If he is truly as powerful as you think, he will surely do something. He won't let them die so easily, right?" Linge, who has been sitting comfortably on the ship, finally decides, "Now I have to step in. Their stupidity is wasting my time." As he rises and moves closer to the ship, he suddenly vanishes. Sak, confused, looks around. Where did that boy go? Just then, Li Ling appears out of nowhere and delivers a devastating kick to Eng's face. With just one strike, Eng is sent flying and crashes to the ground. Ming Zhou is stunned, and the two elders standing beside Li Yong are equally terrified. As Li Zhou lies on the ground, Miss Lu and the small boy with her breathe a sigh of relief. "Thank God we are saved. He would have killed us." Meanwhile, Linge calmly steps onto a floating device and stands on top of it. Looking straight at Li Zhang, he declares, "Li Zhang, you wanted to crush us all with your pressure, didn't you? Fine then. I will play a game with you. Now, I will show you what real pressure is." With that, Linge stands firm and begins releasing his own immense pressure. Linge says, ***, my elder's constitution is normal, although I have seen a cold calamity. I have saved myself and made a breakthrough, but still, the brilliant key power that I have is not that much. However, I can release a lot of energy here. If I mix the power of my divine brain here and use the power of my brilliant key, then I think I can achieve different results. When Joe releases his pressure while standing there, a tremendous energy bursts out. With that energy, lights illuminate the sky. The onlookers are shocked and exclaim, "Yes. But what is happening? Who is this boy who has released his energy for the first time and lit up a light of 8,000 feet directly?" The pressure from Linge is immense, causing overwhelming pressure on everyone. They are all stunned. The guards standing above the door exclaim, "We cannot believe this. The pressure is actually increasing, and the light is reaching above 8,000 feet. What kind of monster is this boy?" Minji gasps, "This is impossible. He has even broken my dad's record. He has reached 10,000 feet, and he hasn't stopped yet, he's still going up." Meanwhile, Linge stands there, enjoying himself as he releases his energy. He smirks and says, "It seems that the time has come to increase my popularity here in Night King City. I will show everyone that their focus should be on me." With that, he unleashes even more firepower. As soon as he increases his pressure, Sung, who is lying on the ground, is overwhelmed by the immense force. He groans, "How can this boy have so much brilliant power inside his body?" The pressure is crushing him, and he collapses completely. Linge mutters, "If this kind of pressure keeps falling on me, I feel like I will die here because of it." Meanwhile, Lu's two servants panic. They plead, "Please calm down, boys. If you increase the pressure any further, this boy from the Thundercloud sector will die. If he dies, then we won't be able to survive, our entire sector will be destroyed." At that moment, young Master Li Zhang arrives, accompanied by two elders. One of the elders warns, "Stop it, boys. If you release more pressure here and anything happens to the young master of our sector, then you will face dire consequences." He then turns to Li Zhang and asks, "What difference does it make to you whether your young master lives or dies here? These people cannot provide you with anything of value. Meanwhile, inside Night King City, the city lord, Jingi, is waiting for the cult. Suddenly, a person rushes